Welcome to NSF Live on another Europe's Future in Space show here on this week's NSF Live. But wait,
Alex,
what?
have you looked at the calendar? Today is certainly not another Europe's Future in Space. I think the field might have some answers for us what today is going on.
It's the 4th of July! Happy 4th of July, everybody! We're going to be live for the fireworks and hang out and grill and answer your questions.
Here we go.
We have liftoff.
Propulsion continues to be nominal.
R68 chamber pressure looks good.
Following up. Roger, Atlantic.
Tango down to nominal.
Flight downside SPD off. Bring in SPD off. It's orange! Orange 45! Oh my god! Decollage! What is it? Put that in the big bag,
343 unfolds to go.
Indeed.
We rise together, back to the moon and beyond.
The methane will be igniting in the flare, correct?
Yikes. You dead? We don't need any more of these.
Hello, am I talking? I'm not sure. Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Flame Trench special 4th of July edition with some firework later. You see the field there already preparing for the fireworks show later today. There they're waving. Hello everybody. While Alex and I are here in the studio, very far away actually from any firework action over here in Europe. And we decided to change things up today a bit because some of you might not be aware, there's a fireworks show later today in Starbase, and we decided to move our start time a bit to accommodate that, and later in the show there will be some firework action. And before that, we also want to make sure to update you at least about the recent Starbase development, because there's lots to talk about Starbase, and we at least want to cover that as well. And joining me today, I want to make sure to also welcome him, Alex. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess here it's already the 5th of July, but sure, okay, we can celebrate, right? It's one of those things that, you know, you never know when the Europeans might slip into an American show.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I usually, like, Alex and I are not really the most American hosts here that you could imagine, but hey, we know Starship, so that helps, I guess. And also, in the field, we have, I think on the desk, we have Dee, Jerry, and Jack, and I think also Caesar is running around there. Is that correct, Jack? Do I have you here for chime in here?
Yeah, can you hear me all right? Yeah, Caesar's out here, Jerry's to my right, and Dee's right here. I don't have to speak for them, but yes, you asked me, so that's the answer. Also, we have a lot, I don't know if you can see, we have a lot of fireworks, and yeah, I don't know, maybe we set like a goal or something, and if we get some support, we'll like light off a firework or something not singing related, you know, as I thought would be better, would be a good idea.
So Jack, if I tell you that we got a super chat, that would mean you light a firework? Am I hearing this correct?
Yeah, I mean, we just did at the start of the show. Did it work? Did you see it?
I saw smoke, yeah. It actually
Yeah.
totally didn't plan, right? Like, totally didn't talk about it 20 minutes, so it works. Because apparently I will kick this off right here. Space Pope already with a $50 super chat saying, bless this trench. So, if you have some fireworks, if you have something, I think that deserves something, Jack. Do you have something there?
It's a bit early still, I think.
It's too
I have to be
bright out
honest.
right
It's
now
very bright
for-
out right now. We still have more cameras to set up. Bear with us.
There we
Just
go.
a little bit longer. We set up. I think I heard Kevin say this is worse than a Starship before we went live.
I think he did say that.
So
There's a lot of cameras left to be set up, and it'll get darker but we will thank you, Space Pope, with a generous artillery shell, of which we have a limited number. So I'll put. Actually, you know what? I'll DM you, Space Pope, and send you a picture. You can choose your artillery shell. How about that? America.
We actually have. We decided last minute, like I don't know, 40 minutes ago, that we were gonna set up what we set up for a Starship flight. So we have all the views. They are definitely here. We also have a members multi-view going in Discord. Of course, we have the host set in the field. We're ready.
Hey Kevin, I just started sending you another feed.
And Dee just started sending me another feed. So we're ready for the
it's
fireworks.
It's not useful yet, but it will be.
When they come, we're ready. We are ready for the fireworks.
And there will not be only our fireworks. There will be a fireworks show at 8:45 Central, if I'm not totally mistaken.
That's correct, I think.
From SpaceX themselves. And you can already see behind the field team there, there's people gathering at that beach, and there will be a big happening here in Starbase. So that's why they're there, and they're also having a barbecue now. Alex, why don't we have a barbecue? Why are we not getting to enjoy some barbecue?
Man, because it's what 2:17 a.m. for us. But other than that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on at Starbase. I guess we can probably talk about those.
Absolutely. I want to quickly also mention for liability that I at some point pitched this as a low effort show because everybody wants to take a bit of a breather on a holiday, and now it's a Starship-like production. Just want to quickly mention that.
You're not wrong.
I'll even add to that, Adrian. The field kind of just jumped in and took it to the extreme. Oh!
For Space Pope?
For Space Pope, I think this is one of the things we have to... they're actually rocket-shaped fireworks.
Yeah, I think this might be a good daytime.
But this was very much impulsive field put together chaos fest.
Very accurate. Absolutely very accurate.
But
we will let you set up more cameras and let you set up all of your preparations here before the big show. And Alex and I will just take a bit of time here and talk about all the happenings at Starbase while you do that, if that's okay. And we'll chime in.
That sounds like a plan. I will mute.
Wonderful. Alex! We get to talk about Starbase and SpaceX. Isn't that great? Because I think we have to talk about this adapter that they have been working on. So for people who maybe have taken a vacation into the last 2 weeks and went right after Macy's, maybe you saw the Ship 36 explosion, you're like, oh, okay, that's meaning no more activity for the next few weeks. We have a bit of a breather. Alex, what are they doing now?
So, when Ship 36 exploded, right? That was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I don't remember. Time passes really fast. We all thought, dang it, now it's going to take a while for them to return Macy's and, get static fire testing for 37 and blah, 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 all that stuff. And, every single time we used to get this question of are they going to be using the launch mount instead? Because back in the day, they used to test ships at the launch site and things like that. We're like, no, but that was on the suborbital stance and not on the orbital launch mount and things like that. We used to answer that. It would be such a complicated thing and whatnot that it was probably not going to happen. So SpaceX is doing that. Apparently, or at least all of the signs point to that. And they are modifying one of the ship transport stands to be able to be fitted on the launch mount. As to how they're going to fuel the ship, we're not sure if it's going to be some kind of, lightning to HDMI adapter sort of thing, right? From the booster quick disconnect to the ship quick disconnect and whatnot. Or just, putting some hoses or whatever. We'll see what they do with that. But so far, it does look like they're modifying that ship transport stand to be put on the OLM. As to how it's going to be put on the OLM, it's been a big question, and there's been theories flying around every now and then. We see a little bit of work, and then it's like, oh, they're doing this. No, they're doing this other thing. No, they're doing this other thing, right? And so it's it sort of bounces back and forth. Originally, we thought, oh, it's going to be sort of welded on top. Then there was this other theory a little bit later. Oh, they're gonna be using the clamps on the OLM itself. They're gonna be clamping it. Now it seems like they might be just welding some kind of legs to stand on top of the overall launch mount. There's some pictures. Kevin, can you tell me if these are the ones that Jack took today, or the other ones from the second? Because there's a few pictures from Jack already taken. That's today, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so just to explain this a bit, because the good advantage of a ship stand is, well, it's already built to connect to a ship, right? You see these 6 clamps at the top? They are already built to connect to a ship. There's some questions about, do they need some reinforcements potentially, because they're not built to really withstand a 6-engine static fire maybe. But besides that, it's already an adapter on one side. So you already got the, to borrow Alex metaphor here, the lightning side. So you only need the HDMI side. And the HDMI side in this case is how to get this thing on the OLM. How do you clamp it somehow down so you can connect it to the OLM? So you place the ship on top of that. And then it's just, I'm saying just, a matter of getting some fuel and oxidizer into that chip in a controlled way. And there you go. You can fire 6 engines and test that chip. Instead of waiting for Massies, which honestly might take months to be online again. Like, that's not an unreasonable expectation at this point. That Massies area is heavily damaged. So if they want to launch in the next few months, they need a plan B. And this is the definition of a very interesting plan B, or more plan M for MacGyver, I guess, at this point. So yeah, I'm Jack. We also have you here, right? Like, you have seen it firsthand. How was your initial reaction when this plan manifested?
Were we all together at the bunkhouse when they started moving the stand? I kind of feel like we were all together, like, because it was sort of middle of the night.
It was. I think you hadn't come back from Utah
Yeah.
yet.
Oh,
Okay, was I in Utah still?
Yes, and it was me and Caesar at the bunkhouse, and we're like, "What is that going to be moved? Is it something important? Oh, it's just some like transport stand thing. Oh, who cares?"
Wait a minute.
It's like, wait a minute.
There's no ship at the launch site.
Yeah, it's like, why are they moving the ship stand to the launch site when there's no ship there?
Yeah.
Like, didn't quite connect the dots until the next morning. It's like, oh.
or
I think even in the Starbase update this week, we talked about how the writer's room, quote unquote, for the show, we went back and forth a lot over the ship stand. I mean, it injected some interest, right? Like, the explosion's, of course, unfortunate, but it's always fun when you get reminded of how Wild West it is out here, which I say, and as I realize, like, Caesar's grilling up hamburgers. We're sitting on the beach. There's the world's largest rocket launch site behind us ×2. And did you really just hand me a burger? Somebody else talk. I'm muting
Okay.
myself. Oh my God, it's dripping. We
Look at
forgot
that.
plate.
What are
Look
we
at
saying
that.
now?
That's I'm a bit jealous, I have to say. Like, on the beach grilling burgers right now.
I would leave that on a little longer.
By the way,
I would leave it on a little longer.
the talk in the SBU update
little
about the
rare,
writers'
what do you say?
room, that was Alex. So I wrote that episode, I think, and Alex wrote in the back channel, and I quote, "So you may want to add the fact that they've just moved the ship transport stand to the launch site.
Oh, yeah.
An empty stand to the launch site." And it's like you basically were like, why would they do that? So yeah, that was a fun discovery.
yeah.
Alex, is this like I'm always trying to grasp this, like, in terms of craziness. How crazy are we talking? Like, is this like a return to SpaceX roots here in Starbase, or is this actually not that crazy? Like, on a 1 to 10 scale, how crazy do you think this is?
I think we're back to 2021 levels of jankiness. I'm just gonna say that, like, we're about to see jankiness that we have not seen since 2021, essentially. Like, you know how they put booster 3 on suborbital pad A with an adapter just to static fire a booster even well before they had a launch mount in place? Like, that launch mount that you see here right? The ring there, the donut shaped thing, that was not even there when they did that. And so they were hungry to get some data on, booster static fires, and they put a booster on a suborbital stand that was built for ships. So they built this sort of contraption to put a booster on top, and then they put like weird hoses and adapters and things like that to be able to fuel the booster. And but it's pretty much just like that. It's gonna be a level of jankiness that we have not seen in 4 years. Like that was also July 2021. It was also during the summer, so it seems like every summer we get some interesting things going on. Last summer as well, we got a lot of the modifications, for example, for the chopsticks to be able to catch a booster, which they did on Flight 5. And the previous summer, we got the plate, the upside down shower head, whatever they call it, right? And so I think every summer it's like SpaceX is born, and it's like, what should we do? What should we do?
How to keep things interesting in the summer? I have an idea. It's like the summer internship job. I want to quickly thank some people here because our support queue is apparently going bonkers here. So, Jack, for later when it's a bit darker and the cameras are deployed, get some fireworks here ready. Woodworker Don with 10 Red Team memberships gifted. Thank you so much for that. Then we have Eleanor with a super chat. Thank you so much. We have WB Hooky 13 with a super chat, with a $44 super chat, saying Happy 4th of July to all those who celebrate. So who is all down on the beach? I think we have D, we have Jerry, we have Jack, and we have Caesar. That's correct. That's the crew at the beach, correct? Yep. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that support. Again, there will be some fireworks later. This show will go on. Alex and I are just like the...
Is Kevin trying to put me in the field?
Yeah, I think you're being inserted at the beach at this point.
Yeah, hang on.
Alex and I are the pre-show. Like, imagine you go to a concert and you get a pre-show. There will be a firework later. We are just like the first act that nobody really invited, but you have to watch it to get to the main show. Then we have Michael Oliver with a $150 tip. Thank you so much. Yeah. Saying, woo, America, raw, fireworks, raw, freedom, raw. Don't know why I read that out. Thank you so much.
You should do it again, Adrian.
Yeah, that's like that. I will. I'm looking forward to clips of that in the future. I'm sure there will be. I will read it again. It was Roo America, raw, fireworks, raw, freedom, raw. Thank you so much.
Somebody
again,
clip
for
that, please.
Very generous support, and there will be fireworks for that later. ODST Modi with a super chat here saying, SpaceX engineers pulling a gene kranz with the OLM. I don't care what anything was designed to do, I care about what it can do.
Yep.
So, I have no idea what this always references. I'm once again oblivious. I'm sorry.
You don't even know the real life Apollo 13 mission and Gene Kranz?
I don't know the specific quotes. I'm very bad with history. Like, very, very bad. I'm so sorry. The one thing I'm even worse than movies is history. Ask me if it's something I know.
You know what's funny in relation with this? The first sign that we had about this ship transport stand going out there was for people that are not aware, up until very recently, a lot of the closures and everything were posted on the Cameron County website, and so there was like a paperwork related thing, a document that will tell you where it was going, and sort of it gave you clues. This time around, we had so they have changed now that to the City of Starbase website that is managed by SpaceX, and it had Ringwall Transport or something like that. And we had heard that, from the past relating to a booster transport stand. So we were like, is a transport on Highway 4 of a potential booster transport stand? And we thought at the moment, oh, they're going to be starting fire in the next booster. They're going to just knock out another one and just get it ready. And then we saw the ship transport stand instead. And it was like, wait, if they were rolling this to get a ship, for example, Because the other option was like, oh yeah, they're gonna be taking a ship from one of the base and maybe sending it to Massey's or whatever for some of the testing or something after the explosion, right? And that was one of the fringe theories. But then we thought, wait, hang on, it wouldn't need to go on the highway because they have the way to go back through Sanchez. And so that's when it hit me. Was like, hang on, if it's not going back through Sanchez, it's going to the launch site because it doesn't have any way of going to Massey's. And why would it go to the launch site? Oh dear, that was the first thing that passed my mind. It was like, oh dear, they're doing it, they're doing this. So I don't know if we can show. Well, apart from that, I'm seeing in the back channel some succulent images here of the grill that they have there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm getting some questions about these burgers I would quickly want to knock out here. The first question is what seasoning for the burgers, and the second is how everybody likes their burgers. So apparently there's some burger question here instead of Starship. So can we address this, Jay? Well, we cannot. I'm seeing waving. No burger question right now? Okay. Nope, okay. Is that because you're eating? I will just continue to ask you. I'm just going to continue to ask them so they have to mimic answer me. Yes, it's because they're eating.
I'm seeing a preview and everybody's munching.
Will you answer the question later about the burger seasoning? Good, thank you.
I think Caesar used lime salt that was supposed to be for cocktails later as the seasoning for the burgers. It's actually pretty good. It was pretty good. How does everyone like their burgers? How do you like your burger, Jerry?
Good. It's very good. Thank you, Caesar.
He likes his burgers burnt. Turns out.
It's okay.
D, how do you like your burger?
Not burnt.
That's big talk for coming from someone who burns bacon.
I have a question for the field.
That's fair, but I don't like it.
What's up, Alex?
Jack, you know when you're making burgers and like after a few burgers there's already a little bit of substance there in the grill? I'm the kind of
extra flavor?
Yeah, extra flavor from the previous burgers. I'm the kind of guy that likes the last burgers. Are you that kind of person too? Substance. They're mocking me in the back channel.
I'm not sure what you're. I'm not sure what you're asking me.
You're not getting it.
Like the grill gets deposited with like burnt. Like after you cook 3, 4, or 5 burgers, you get like a crust and like extra flavor from the other burgers in the grill itself.
See, Jerry
gets
it.
He eats the crust. What's the question?
He's asking, do you like that? Because Alex, that's what he likes.
The last few burgers are the better. Those are the best.
No.
Okay, I want you to make me hamburgers. That sounds delicious. I mean, I like a good smash burger.
Oh dear Lord!
I think we're gonna start labeling fireworks with the names of the people who are supporting. So this one's getting labeled with Space Pope's name. We'll go through the list and add everybody else. That tip was crazy. Also, Space Pope did memberships as well. So
yeah, I'm getting there.
We'll make sure you're accounted for on the fireworks.
Chad is saying that Jerry needs laptop stickers. Just saying.
Yeah, I do. They're all on my like Pelican cases. Is where my stickers live, but the laptop's fairly new, so.
Well, I'm Jerry. I have too much Pelican cases. It's where all my stickers go.
See, somebody is comparing this to the Falcon suit. Like it's just like Falcon boosters. The more you fly, the more suited they become. Right?
Disclaimer by NSF. Disclaimer by NSF, Falcon 9 boosters do not taste great, even if they have soul.
How do you know?
Even if they look like the burgers.
Anyway, I'm putting this show back on rails. I'm taking the train, putting it back on the rails. Yes, Alex, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Could they use the catch arms to lift the transport stand onto the OLM?
No. Well, it wouldn't need to do that. I'm not saying no, definitely, but they wouldn't need to use it anyways, because it's like you can just lift the thing with a crane. They have a crane there to do that. And even if like the crane was not able to, the chopsticks are like, they cannot go all the way down around the OLM, if I'm not mistaken. like they cannot go all the way down. There you can see that's the bottommost that they can go, unless you wanna sort of remove the what that's called the chop stop. It's the chopstick stop at the bottom of the tower. There they are resting there, and he called
it
it
is
the
indeed
chop stop.
It is the shop stop. I totally agree with that wording. It's a chop stop. I mean, also that's a whole thing of this, right? Like we have talked about how they need an adapter to hook this up to the OLM, but there's another part of this. They need some clearance to put the ship basically on the OLM, because you cannot just right away put it there because the flaps would be in the way.
Yeah, unless they decide to roll 37 without the flaps, which I think it doesn't, or at least it didn't have flaps when it went to do cryo. Speaking of flaps, do we have some grills?
I'm already hungry. I was hungry before the show. Now I'm on a show where we have a burger grill live cam.
Can you
thanks
imagine?
for making it bigger. Thank you so much. That helps.
Because the reference that I made was obviously that, the flaps get burned. So I was thinking you can put a bit of bacon on the flaps and then they get cooked, and when you return.
There's not even a burger on this grill. I love the subtone. I love this, like, Jack is making sure to let his opinion be known while stating this.
The worst part is it's my fault, because I told Caesar, like, oh, you should probably leave those on a little longer. So it's my fault.
Gotta not trust Jack with burgers. Noted, everybody. Let me thank some more people for your rockets there. I'm just noting here that Trent Thompson did another $17.76 super chat. Thank you so much, Trent, for that. I see some rockets being prepared. Again, that will happening later. It's just too bright still. They will be less bright later. That makes firework a bit cooler. Then we have the Space Pope gifting 50 Red Team memberships. Thank you so much for that, Space Pope. You will certainly be see some firework later today. Thank you so much, Space Pope, for all that support. Again, this was meant to be a casual hanging out show here a bit on a holiday, so all that support is amazing. Sandrine coming in here also with super chat saying in July the A stands for eternity. Thank you so much for that support. And then we have Nixon with another $10 super chat. Thank you all so much for all of the support. Again, the field will have a field day with this later. Get it? Field day. Thank you. Let's see here. I see some people that now discussing the taste of Falcon 9. Didn't want to spark that. I am very sorry for sparking that. That was not my intention. SpaceX actually just trolling us at the transport stand mods are actually for launching fireworks and not to static fire ships. Notice the fireworks are in front of the stand. They're not on the stand. From what we can tell. So that's not happening. But yeah, Alex, we are pretty confident they're doing this, right? Like there's like at this point we are like 99% this is actually what will happen.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, the other picture that we were showing before, sorry, because when you were showing it, we were not actually talking about it, but thank you. You're so kind and so patient. Anyways, that's some of the hardware that they sort of being putting together, welding together, I guess, to add to the stand. Those are 3 of the potentially up to 6 maybe legs. I've sort of gone through Jack's pictures from today, and there seems to be like 6 of these already made. Maybe they're making more in the next few days. I don't know, but these would, in theory, based on what we've seen and sort of the indents and everything, it seems like they are going to be going sort of on the bottom ring of the stand, and they're going to be serving as like wider legs, and so they're going to be able to put these. There we go. Thank you. And so they're going to be able to put these sort of, again, at the bottom of the stand, and then that allows the stand to sit on top of the ring of the launch mount. Because the launch mount, even though it's meant to hold a rocket that is the same diameter, because the booster is also the same 9-meter diameter as the ship, the circumference, right, the launch ring itself is wider, obviously, so that you can put your booster with hold down arms going in and back, and also the umbilicals and everything. So it's a bit wider, and therefore, if you want to put a transport stand there, it's built for 9-meter diameter. Therefore, you need something that sort of widens that, and it seems like they're gonna be using that. There's that transport stand there with some of the scaffolding. We've seen also them working inside of the transport stand. One of the other modifications that they will need to do, Adrian was talking about, the adapting it to the ship. It's already adapted to the ship because it's a ship transport stand. It has the clamps and everything, and it will just need to be adapted to the launch mount itself. But also, one thing that they also do when they fire the engines at sea level, the RVACs need to be sort of held in place with braces, right? So those braces are attached to the static fire stand when it's on the static fire stand, but that's not going to be used now. It's a ship transport stand that they're going to be using. So that needs to also be modified. And so they've set up already scaffolding there inside of the transport stand to be able to do those modifications and be able to hold the RVACs in place. If you want to know why, wait a few weeks. The Raptor video is it's just almost there. But
It's about to be.
there we go.
Not about to be finished.
I've seen a complete version of it. It's just that we need a few more modifications here and there. But anyways.
Absolutely. It's a thing. I'm just really excited to see this come together. And there's also some talk about timeline here. But before we hit this very serious question about timeline, I want to hit this question by Alan, who is asking mustard or ketchup on your hot dogs. And I'm going to say both. That
What?
One of
just
which, just saying.
Both?
Yeah.
What?
Both.
Both. Of course.
Who says both?
I say both.
Adrian.
No.
Both.
No.
Yes.
No.
What do you put on your hot dog?
On a hot dog.
That's what he said.
Oh. I thought we were doing hamburgers. If you put ketchup and mustard on a hamburger, you're a psychopath. I'm sorry.
Oh, I also like
You're
both.
wrong.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I like both.
But-
I like
Yeah,
both
both.
there as well.
Even more on a hamburger.
All right, I'm just gonna stop talking. I guess.
You're wrong.
More condiments
You
were
can
better.
just have
Yeah.
one of each.
Yeah.
Come on, it's America, right?
Wrong opinions over here.
You need ketchup and mustard on a hamburger. You need cheese, ketchup, mustard, and pickles, just like McDonald's makes it.
Yeah. I agree. Like, that's not even like
Jalapeno?
an outlandish
Disagree.
idea, Jack. Like, that's if you have the most common picture of a hamburger, it will include ketchup and mustard.
Hey, let's talk about something else.
Okay. I also see questions about. I also see a question about which sauce to do French fries, and I will just answer to this. I hate French fries, so no.
Okay, I think I can be safe here. I think I can go out on a limb and say, what? That's crazy. And not everybody will be like, what? Yeah, French fries are awful. You're stupid. That's crazy.
Well, what condiments are they then? Ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup for fries. Although the ketchup mayo mix that they do in
That's
like
also good.
the Netherlands, like that's delicious.
I have
Yes.
to. If I have to eat French fries, it's always with mayonnaise. Like, I cannot eat them with ketchup.
What do you mean if you what scenarios are you getting into where you
So if you're
have
in
to
a
eat French fries?
So if you're in a social setting where you don't want to decline a food because you don't want to offend somebody, so you eat it even though you don't like I would never get into that situation, and I feel like I should not share this on the stream. But anyway, that kind of scenario.
Can we agree on one thing at the very least? If we take fries, they need to be salty. Non-salty fries are a crime.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Should I
100%.
Unless you have
I
some,
open-
problem with salt or whatever. We don't. Yeah, we don't go there.
should I open the discussion point popcorn?
Oh no. Am I gonna be
I mean, it's-
disappointed here as well?
I mean, it's It's sweet. It's always sweet. It should always be sweet popcorn.
Oh, sweet or salty? Is that
No.
the-
No, absolutely
It
not.
needs
No.
to be salty.
It's supposed to be
No.
savory.
Butter.
You're very wrong here, Adrian. I'm sorry.
What? Sweet is so much better.
No.
Saying your point again doesn't make it correct.
Is that like is this a culture difference?
He's got you there.
Is this a culture difference? Because most cinemas here only offer sweet, I think.
Sweet.
I guess it must be. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Bring some popcorn next time you come here.
I don't think that will age well in the travel and like the 14-hour flight and everything. Also, it's a weird thing to.
Okay, but day-old popcorn can be really good.
True, true. Also, I'm seeing people.
Depending on the
I
situation.
see, sorry.
I'm seeing people actively criticizing Jacob's opinion because you don't understand bagels or hamburgers. Anyway, back to Starship.
Yeah, let's go back to Starship.
Bowling.
I'm just gonna set all the fireworks on the grill in protest.
Great idea.
Jack, you can't.
Bowling launch coverage is asking a very easy question for you, Alex. When do you think the next Starship launch is happening?
End of summer, maybe August, September, maybe. And the green screen is not working properly. There we go.
Yes, I think a static fire somewhere in July-ish feels realistic. Like maybe late July. They get all the modifications ready. Late July, early August, somewhere in there. I always assume they will take like 3-4 somewhere weeks. But I also assume this has to be a faster path than how Massey's would be ready, right? And if you assume Massey's takes like 3 months to repair, this is probably somewhere in the like 1-ish months to get ready scenario. So maybe like a static fire 8, end of July, early August.
Since Ryan Weber is not here today, can I be the pessimist?
Oh.
Because you guys
Go
are
ahead.
being way
You're
too
not allowed.
optimistic.
You're not allowed to be optimistic, sir.
We are not.
You're totally being optimistic. End of July?
For the
Dude,
static
this is
fire, not the
Yeah,
flight.
for the static fire.
No.
That's like
This
3
is a
weeks from now.
This
No.
is, versus all the other things SpaceX is doing in Starbase, modifying this stand to be placed on an OLM is relatively simple.
That's like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
In a week,
I
we have
thi-
already seen them build those legs for the stand to sit on the OLM.
I love that.
They
I love
probably
that
had them
Alex.
sitting around for something.
No, they definitely didn't. I don't think they anticipated Massey
Yeah.
exploding.
I bet some intern just fired up some cat file and was like, you know what? Let's just MacGyver this whole thing.
I want to point out, by the way, Alex, while he talks with Kevin, looks up like he's talking to God. Like I can only see that in the preview, but when Alex is talking to Kevin, it's like, yeah, I mean, they could do it, right? They could. It's like,
So when's the next launch? When's the next launch? When's Flight 10?
I mean,
We already
assuming-
answered.
Oh, sorry,
I mean-
I was too busy getting stuck on static fire in 3 weeks. No, but
In,
next flight.
I think the static fire. So usually a static fire happens about 10 days before launch. That's right now their current about pace. Like if they static fire ship, they
Yes,
can
but-
launch.
But if it's happening
but-
at Massey's,
Yes,
Exactly.
here comes the but. They will need to remodify the OLM and basically build it back. So I think it will happen about 20 days after the static, because I think building it back will be it's like a Lego, right? Building it up always takes longer than destroying it. So I think a launch will happen in late August or early September.
Yeah, sure.
Alex.
End of summer.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. Yeah.
Chat, what do you think? Chat, we need a poll. Crispy, are you here? Can we have a poll, please?
You need a poll.
If not,
This
you
is-
do the
this is-
poll.
Yeah.
I think there's also the fact that like we don't know how finished Ship 37 is, right? Because it's sort of hiding in the mega bay, so we don't even know how finished it is. And there's also the COPV issue as well. We have no idea how they're going with that, right? And so that could also be a driver to the next launch as well. Apart from all the static firing and blah blah blah, all the stuff that we just talked about, right? So I think those are obviously one of those things that we just have no idea about. Like, at least we have some, because we have already seen them working on the stand and things like that. And it's like, wow, in a week they have already, they rolled it out. They started putting, or at least building, these legs for the stand and things like that. Like, maybe by next week is on the mount, maybe, I don't know, right? And then give it a couple more weeks to have all of the GSC, the umbilicals and everything, and then they just put a ship there, and boom, you've got your ship static fire stand on the OLM, right? But the other things are things that we really cannot see. We cannot really guess properly because it's like we don't have any data. We have no idea. It's just basically guessing out of the end of the bag, essentially. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's also another thing that I was gonna say here. How many in chat have realized what this is behind me?
Oh yeah,
it's very proper for today. I don't know if anybody. I know a few have also already known about it because we showed it on the pre-show. There are pre-shows for members on Discord, by the way. Just saying.
which are never chaotic.
They are never chaotic. Yeah, they are super professional. They are.
Yep.
Never. Yeah, right.
I'm just.
Yeah, a
I'm just
satellite.
seeing
Yeah.
I'm just seeing a huge amount of fireworks being prepared. I have to mention that. Like.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Booster 4 in chat. Mars Climate Orbiter.
Nice.
Yep. That's the one.
Kevin.
Oh.
Kevin, I want to redeem myself. I want to redeem myself as a pessimist. So I kind of want to quickly infuse a statement here that is way more pessimistic. I want to point out that a block-free launch in 2025 is extremely unrealistic at this point. It was already with the booster stacking date, and the further the ship slips in terms of stacking, a launch of Block 3 in 2025 is being very, very optimistic at this point if you look at past timeline. There. That's my pessimistic statement of the day.
But yeah, it's a Mars Climate Orbiter. This fella was headed to study the Mars climate in like late 90s, and yeah, Lockheed Martin got the units wrong, because freedom, America, right? Is that how it works? I'm seeing, yeah, Jerry's saying this in the back channel, but I'm also seeing it from the side of my eye here. They're doing something. Look at that.
This is a lot of firework.
It's not working.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Like these
A little bit.
Are you sure? Like these MacBooks should be standing there?
That is a smart idea. I do have pink smoke here, though. Jack's off camera doing something right now.
Of course you do.
This one just has a pull tab.
You should pull it.
What is that, Jack?
Oh no!
All right. That's what that was. Now we know what that does.
That was.
Now we know. Now we know what that does.
That's a lot of fireworks next to Max. Apple. Anyways, it was a very bad attempt.
That's fine.
I wish these MacBooks the best of luck. That's all I'm gonna say here. Like these, best of luck. I don't see how this could go wrong. Oh god, there's more things.
What is
being
that?
thrown. I love Jack. Jack is like a dog when like having attention. Oh yay.
Everything is gonna smell so good later.
Oh god, he's completely getting smoked.
Yeah, feel free to move. If you need to move, move.
I can also.
Throw them downwind, not upwind.
What does this do?
You pull the ring, and then I like how we just.
How sharply do I pull
You need
it?
to pull the ring and set it on the ground, away from any vegetation, facing up.
Directly in front of us? Alright.
Yeah, directly in front of us, so that happens.
And that is how we improve
America.
camera quality. I mean, yeah, perfect. I mean, oh, I'm so glad, everybody.
Beautiful.
People are asking
So
for a
Jack-
slow-mo.
Yeah, we have
by D.
actually good fireworks, but yeah, why aren't you shooting slow mo with us, D?
Yeah,
all the cameras are
you
recording.
should.
Wait, you didn't tell us you were going to be recording.
Oh, will there be slow-mo footage of the firework later?
So none of the cameras are currently set to slow motion mode. However, they are all actively recording, and I will switch some to slow motion potentially before fireworks.
There we go.
We can breathe again.
I'm so glad for you.
Somebody
Oh.
saying this is the flame in the flame trench. that was too funny for me. I don't know why. Anywho,
Let me get some more questions
Should
here
we let
about
him-
Starship.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Should we light a
any more
rocket for
questions?
Space Pope?
Ooh,
Oh, Alex, this is actually not about Starship, but I kind of want to ask you this because I asked you this at the beginning of the week, and now people are asking it, and I think it's a good question. Why are there so few launches this week?
oh, there's this holiday thing called July 4th. People are taking days off, I guess, and that's why. Yeah, pretty much. So they have booster and launch pad turnarounds and things like that to do, but right in the middle there's a holiday, so they're taking the day off. They've already worked quite a lot this year, and so that's why there's not a lot of launches that we're covering. Sorry.
Yep, it's basically a small little break in the Falcon 9 launch cadence, and I can assure you, Falcon 9 will be back.
Oh, yeah.
There will be. I think the next launch is like what, Tuesday?
Yep, and LC-39A has already been converted to Dragon mode, so the next launch out of there will be Crew 11. Hopefully later this
Oh,
month,
shoot.
maybe beginning of next. I will see.
I just saw the time for the Tuesday Starlink. Thanks, SpaceX. That's all I'm gonna say. Thanks for the 1:48 a.m. Eastern opening of the window. Very kind.
That has Carson's name all over it. It's like
Yeah,
Starlink Group 10-Carson.
yeah. Congratulations, Carson, for a stream on Tuesday morning.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic. Let me get some more question. This is for me, specifically for me worded. How much more difficult would it be to adapt a Block 3 ship to Block 2 booster than adapt Pad 1 to static fire ship? Okay, I need to wrap my head about this question. So, what is more difficult, basically, adapt a Block 3 ship to a Block 2 booster, or adapt Pad 1 to static fire ship? I think adapting Pad 1 to static fire ship is probably way more easy. I think that I still think that overall operation is not that complicated. It's just wonky, but not complicated. Adapting a Block 3 ship to a Block 2 booster, as far as we know, there's like certain limitations in the compatibility. My God. Between vehicles, so that would probably need some major retrofitting, major changes. Also, the fact that Block 3 ship is built with the second pad in mind, while Block 2 boosters are built with the first pad in mind, makes this all more difficult. So I think the overall chance that this would work is very, very significantly small. You would need significant changes to the pad. You would need to adjust the QD again. Yeah, basically block 3 will be a hard switch to the second pad, right, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, this question is because people are thinking that the Block 3 booster or the Block 3 ship will be ready quickly, because I'm gonna say don't hold your breath for that one, because right now, I guess, Kevin, I'm being the Rainweaver now. Because so we've seen already a lot of upcoming ships, down the pipe, I guess, on the Star Factory lanes that they have for nose cones, for example. But they're not getting tiles, for example. They're getting the pins to install the tiles, but they are not getting anything on them. We've seen a little bit of the hardware, like for the flaps and things like that, and the vents and whatnot, but we have not seen any major work. And they've already gone, so they've done the pins on Ship 39's nose cone, and also the pins, or at least most of the pins, on Ship 40's nose cone. And they have nose cones for 41, 42, and 43. And maybe there's some like header tanks and whatever scattered that may be for 44 even. So like they have hardware for many ships down the line, but they are not stacking them, and they are not even doing basic tile installation, which is done usually at that step on the construction, right? So I don't know what's holding that up, but something tells me that they probably want to fly the last two ships, the last two Block 2 ships, before flying out before starting, all of these processes for the next Block 3 ships, or at the very least the very next Block 2 ship, the Ship 37, right? The one that they're going to be static firing here at the launch site to my left. And so that's one of the things that may be happening here. I don't think a Block 3 ship will be ready that soon. Right now, they are actually a lot further along with Booster 18, the first super heavy Block 3 booster.
Want to have some numbers to this?
Oh.
Because for this SBU, I looked at some numbers. So if we look at Ship 36 started stacking in January 30, 2025. Ship 35 began stacking on December 10th, 2024. So from the start of stacking to the first single engine static fire test, Ship 36 took 136 days. And Ship 35 took 141 days. So even if we say, like, okay, they might be doing this in 120, which at this point feels unlikely because these ships came with way more tiles out of Star Factory, right? Then we would already be at beginning of November if they start stacking today. So, and for boosters, it's look even worse because if we apply the same rule for super heavy boosters, it took 234 days between the start of stacking Booster 16 and its static fire. It took 251 days for Booster 15. Booster 18 stacking began in mid-May, which means if they stay on this timeline, the booster would static fire in late December.
Yeah.
So, remember when I said there will not be a Block 3 launch this year? I still remain on there will not be a Block 3 launch this year.
Yeah, I also think the same, where, there's so many things to ready. Even the pad, like we're seeing it very, very much along. We can see it on the top right corner. So like that way. There we go. Thank you, Kevin. So there we can see the pad B, pad 2, whatever you want to call it, at Starbase, and it's pretty much like very far along, right? Like there's a lot of hardware there, but as you can see, there's a lot of scaffolding, there's a lot of work going on, and they still have not put, for example, the quick disconnects for the booster. There's not a ship quick disconnect arm installed, for example, and even made in terms of actually manufacturing one. There's only like half of it done right now at Sanchez. There's a lot of hardware that is still missing, and even when everything is put together and finally ready to go, we're probably going to see a lot of testing. I think this summer is going to be the summer of construction, at Pad 2. It's going to continue that construction, but then the fall is probably going to be about testing. We're probably going to see, deluge testing with all of the new infrastructure. We're probably going to see, starting to see some of the cryogenics being essentially carried out to the pad, for example, for testing. We may see also the ship quick disconnect arm being installed. All of that stuff, I think that's going to be around the fall timeframe where we're going to see this pad coming alive. And around that time, I would expect perhaps Booster 18, the first Block 3 booster, to perhaps be completed in terms of stacking and maybe even ready to do at least some fit checks and be able to be used for cryo testing, for example, testing some of the pad infrastructure and things like that. I'm not so sure about a static fire test, though. I think that's going to be first quarter of 2026. I think that's going to be a much more exciting quarter where we're going to see static fires of both the booster and the ship. We're going to see flight preparations. I really want to live through that again because it was super exciting when we went through that with Booster 7 and Ship 24. And I think it's going to be even more exciting with this new version of Starship. Like, I don't know about you guys in chat, but I get chills just thinking back like 3 years ago, 2022, and that lead up to the first flight. We're gonna live through that again with this whole campaign, and I feel like a lot of people are not aware of how exciting that sort of stuff is. It's first time operations. We're gonna learn so much.
And to be fair, like I also want to emphasize this, like there is historic precedent that there's at least a decent chance that neither Booster 18 nor Ship 39 will ever fly. That's totally a possibility here. That could happen.
Booster 4, Ship 20 moment.
Yeah, 420 totally was the designated flight
20 is still there.
Yeah, true.
It's
they
in
could
the
still
top
fly it.
middle.
They could.
There
It is. That's 20. They could totally fly it. Yes, but historic precedent has seen in Starbase that a major change to infrastructure means there's a lot of ground testing coming up. And there will be, as Alex said, like there is probably a very good chance we will see a lot of cryo tests. A lot of them. And
Spin prime, cryo test.
Yep, exactly that? I remember my rep. And there's a good chance that at that point the vehicle will become obsolete. We have seen that in the past. So maybe these vehicles will never fly. Maybe the next vehicles, maybe Booster 19 and Ship 40 will fly. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just preempting here that people are not being disappointed when that might happen.
And they've not shied away. Like SpaceX never shies away from like moving on to better vehicles, right? There are some times when you do really want to fly and want to test vehicles and want to actually gather that data, and it seems like that's what they're doing right now with Ship 37 and Ship 38, where it seems like they're trying all of their efforts to fly those two and get as much data as they can before moving on to Block 3. And I can very much understand that, given the flight history of Block 2 and being like, let's gather a little bit more data, right? Before moving on to Block 3 and making things worse. I think that's probably a good philosophy. But once you are sure that the thing that you have is better than what you got before, it's probably a good time to move on. And that's what they did, for example, with Ship 32. They moved on. We're probably going to see that the same with Booster 17. I don't think it's going to fly. Just pure arithmetics, because you have Booster 16, Flight 10, maybe refly Booster 15. One booster is not going to fly of the 3 remaining, right? Because there are only 2 ships left.
Yep.
So yeah.
I think there's a very decent chance also that, for example, 15-2 doesn't fly. Like there could always be a case where they ditch the oldest one, and they just decide we fly the 2 new ones. We just don't know what their decision tree might be right now. And to be fair, that might be in a situation where SpaceX doesn't even know all of that yet. Because SpaceX didn't expect Massey's to, do what it did, or Ship 36 to do what it did. So there's a very good chance they are still testing, and they have not done any decisions, especially on the booster side. They have time to make that call. they are right now wrapping up basically all 3 boosters. They can fly whatever feels good. And from what we can tell, they are not really in any production for Raptor engines anymore for Block 2. So at this point, they're kind of limited on how they can use these vehicles. So yeah.
But hey, one thing that I always say, sure, I may sound pessimistic, but if it happens earlier, I'm not gonna complain about being wrong, right? Like, who doesn't want this stuff to happen earlier? Come on. Like, of course I want this, the largest, most powerful rocket in the world. You're telling me that there's going to be an even improved version of it with more power, bigger and better coming up soon. Of course I wanted to see it fly earlier, right? I just have my expectations, and I think it's going to be first quarter of 2026. If it happens before that, poof. Oh no, I'm going to be wrong, right? Come on. But yeah,
I agree. So I'm totally ready for 2 more flights this year. That's still good, right? We are still getting 2 more Starship flights this year. Most likely. I regret that I just said this, because people will clip this of, we will get 2 more Starship flights this year, and then you see like an explosion on the OLM or something. So there's a very good
What did you just
chance.
say?
I'm jinxed it. I jinxed it.
Adrian. Oh.
Remember when I said scrub 3 times in the back channel and then Rocket scrub?
No.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that the only way how this would work is with my sound waves I just said by magic start a huge butterfly effect. Yeah, it's like a huge butterfly effect, and that resonance kills the ship. But unlikely. So yeah, I want to pre-emphasize that. I'm not to blame if ships blow up.
I
say that now.
I don't know. You were asleep when Ship 36 exploded, so just saying.
Don't remember me. I had so many missed calls.
that was probably a very funny morning. You'd be like, why do I have 100 pings?
No, don't you know how I learned it? You know these Discord AI summaries that where they AI summary the chat, and it was like people talking about, I think, food or something, and also the Ship 36 explosion. I was like, huh?
What do you mean explosion?
You were like, and I was like, oh, that's a weird way to say static fire scrolling up, huh? So
I don't blame you. I was about to fall like I was supposed to not be in commentary even because I was super tired, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep through it. It's a static fire. I've seen that already.
Wrong?
Yeah, I've seen that already a bunch of times. Who cares, right? And so I was gonna be sleeping through it. It just so happened that I woke up in the middle of the night, and I actually wrote in the back channel, geez, it's still not static fired. 2 minutes later, the ship blows up, and it's like, okay, I'm going on commentary then. That was funny.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. At this point, Alex, I want to say thank you for this, because I feel like we are at the point where the reasonable talk is being over. Like we are at the point where we are being thrown out because the Americans are now getting the stage to celebrate. So your Europeans get to. Well, I will go to sleep soon, I have to admit, because it's 3 a.m. here. But I will wake up for the firework. I will probably leave the stream open and then be awakened by loud firework at some point. So yeah,
I mean, we can shock you with fireworks now if you want.
Oh,
we have a pretty. We have some really exciting ones.
I mean, Jack, at this point, I'm handing over the reins to you. So from here on out, thanks for having us here. And now, Jack, you're in control. You can do what you do. Alex and I are out. Bye.
All right, hang on. The lighter's not working. I'm gonna use the grill. We'll do it live. Maybe. It's totally there. Somebody go. Somebody go. Express your America. Yes. It's the 4th. Everybody, America as hard as you can. All right.
Can you tell we didn't really?
Now that we've lit the traditional America torch for the 4th of July, I would like to congratulate us all on a good America-ing. America. Oh, you're already done?
Yeah, this is the first one lit.
All right. Well, we have a lot of fireworks to set off. SpaceX has a lot of fireworks to set off. And yeah, let's have some fun. I have the panel open, so if you have any questions, oh, that's still burning. Okay, now it's out. And I won't put it in the box of fireworks. I will put it in the trash box because the thing that was just on fire should not go generally in the box of fireworks.
Think of the MacBooks, like Adrian said.
Think of the MacBooks.
All right, well, let's see what people in chat are saying. I see a lot of American flags, a lot of eagles.
I'm just gonna, if you want to do that, I'm just gonna start setting off fireworks. We owe Space Pope a lot.
I think we should wait. We've got a lot of fireworks to see, and it's still not dark out.
Okay, but there's nighttime fireworks, like all of these that are lined up, which we are starting to label. 2 of them are labeled for Space Pope. 1 of them is labeled for WB Hokey. Kevin, I sent you some photos at some point. Maybe we show those on stream if we feel like it. People could like pick their firework if they want to do a super chat for a specific color or whatever. But I'm gonna light a firework. You can't stop me.
Jack?
It's very windy. It is very windy.
Yeah.
I'm now realizing.
Yeah, we should.
Maybe launch it behind us.
Behind us? Okay.
Because it is blowing towards
Okay,
us.
yeah, no, that's generally a good idea.
I don't know how accurate this rocket is going to exactly be.
Is this good? Is this good TV?
Aerial perspective. Yeah, I think you can. We can see you back there.
Is this?
Is the Starlink will be fine. Yeah.
The Starlink will be fine. The Starlink will be fine.
Yeah.
All right, this is a nice little like non-vegetated patch. This is good. This is so like anticlimactic.
Oh my gosh.
Here goes. Please light. Please light. This is great TV.
They can't even see you, so that's.
You said behind us.
They can kind of see you behind us, so I don't know if that makes it best.
We're doing great.
I will get out of. Where's the other lighter?
I don't know. We should have got like one of those jet lighters. Oh, it's lit.
Oh, it's lit.
Oh, it's lit.
Okay.
Thank you, Space Pope. Oh, whoa! Whoa, that went way up there. That was sick.
That was cool.
That was actually pretty sick. We got some applause.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, Space Pope. That was like, of all the fireworks, that was like the lamest one, but that was actually pretty cool. So.
So, what time does SpaceX anticipate this?
Guys, hold on. We didn't do a go no go poll.
Should I light another one?
I think we just need to keep it in mind for future.
Okay, yeah, we'll do a go no go poll next time.
We'll try not to ship 36 any of
We will try our hardest to be responsible and not ship 36 any of our fireworks.
I like this idea. Yes.
I think is it 8:45? I mean, we're like
That's what I heard.
We're basically at sunset or twilight right now, so
yeah, usually a little bit after sunset is best, but it is technically sunset in 5 minutes here. So
all right.
Should be getting dark hopefully soon.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, if you saw the member photos, if those are up, hopefully, the amount of firework canisters they're setting up is a lot. So hopefully we'll be getting a good show from at least the SpaceX fireworks. I think ours will be good too, though. Like we kind of got a lot of fireworks.
Just a little bit.
I don't think any of us expected that we would get that many fireworks all at once.
I did. Oh, I was like, no, we're going to the big firework warehouse because I have a lot of fireworks to buy because America. Caesar's got more sparklers. Oh, man. I do want to thank a bunch of people for support. Bideford, you should check your DMs on Discord, Bideford, or just say it in chat. $100 super chat from Bideford. So they definitely get to pick their firework of choice.
Firework color.
Thank you so much, Bideford. Or I could read them out. Is that good?
Do we have the box?
I mean, I could just be like, okay, number 24 is red peony, green glitter.
Ah, okay.
I mean, we can do that. Bideford, take your pick. We're doing it. I'm doing it. 21 is green glittering star with red umbrella and sky blue umbrella. Huh? 22 is brocade to sparkling willow and green glittering star.
This one has.
Oh, that one's for WB Hokey.
Yes.
This one's for Space Pope. It's brocade to spark. Oh, that's the one I just said.
Number 1 is brocade crown.
What's a brocade? Chat.
Yeah. Great question.
It sounds fancy.
2 is silver glitter.
20 is glittering green star with sky blue lemon and purple umbrella. Did I already read that one? They all sound kind of samey. Like they're all brocades with an umbrella.
Brocade with crackling pistol.
What number is that?
Number 4.
Number 4.
We're going down the line.
16 is brocade with white star, white glittering star.
Number 3 is red wave with crackling star.
19 is silver chrysanthemum with red, green, lemon, sky blue, and orange umbrella. 19 might be the craziest yet. 17 is gold willow to white glittering star and crackling pistol. This is taking a lot longer than I anticipated.
There's a lot of these.
There's a lot. When we did get a lot of fireworks.
A little bit.
What did you read up to, Jerry?
I believe to number 5.
Keep it going. Keep it moving.
5 is sky blue star with bloody red star and white glittering star.
It says bloody?
Yeah.
And it says star 3 times?
Star 3 times.
Okay.
It's
I think that one might
a rough
be
translation from Mandarin likely.
That one might be for Moldy Space. We might have to set that one aside for Moldy. 12 is blue peony gold glitter, 13 is green peony white glitter, 14 is brocade to red and green star, and 15 is green wave with delayed crackling star. Ooh.
6 is a sky blue star with gold glittering willow and green glittering star. 7 red, green, and blue peony with white glitter.
All right. 8 is brocade with red and green star. 9 is gold wave with green glittering star. 10 is bloody red star with white glittering star. And 11 is for Space Pope again. Thank you, Space Pope.
Can I interrupt this real quick because we are getting just an incredible number of gifted memberships right now.
Okay, well, tell me names and I'll start if people are doing support and you heard us say a firework that you want as the one that we'll light for you, then say that in your support and we'll label your firework.
We've got a little bit of backlog here.
All right, go.
We have I'm going to go through just all in general. We have WB Hokey with a super chat. Is this the first time SpaceX has done July 4th fireworks? And it is not.
I don't think so.
However,
we have WB Hokey labeled.
We have a WB Hokey label.
Yeah.
Previously, I believe they worked in like South Padre Island and stuff on the amphitheater.
Oh, cool.
I think, right?
Yeah. They've done, and they've remember around Christmas or New Year's they had the drone show. They've done that a couple times too.
If we turn the position around that way.
We also have.
Good idea.
The Nozzle and Sandrine Poncelet each gifted a red team membership.
Nice.
Membership.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have another gifted membership from Sandrine. We have Bob Fillmore gifting 10 red team memberships here.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna label one of these rockets for Bob.
All right. Thank you so much, Bob. Now,
is this Chad? I hope you're enjoying your 4th with. What are you lighting, Caesar?
I have no
What are you lighting?
Gosh.
I don't think that's anything.
Is that just a thing to ignite other fireworks?
I'm not. I'm being careful here.
Yeah.
Oh, is that just a punk? Is Caesar just lighting a punk? Wait, what was the 10 gifted
Bob.
memberships?
Bob Fillmore.
I'm just writing Bob on it. Thank you, Bob.
We also have gifted memberships. Oh, we've got a lot here. Get writing fast.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here's tape for you.
Here.
We're putting some on these. We want rockets or the mortars here.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
just start labeling. Start labeling so I can keep reading.
The more.
We're working here.
Here, go. Just go. Do it live.
Thank you, Bob.
Bob.
We did
have
Bob. We have a
Devin
Bob.
gifting 10 red team memberships. Thank you very much, Devin.
Wait, no, do this one. Do this one.
This one. Okay. Here we go. Devin, here we. Oh, this guy.
Can we just write on the label so we can keep going through,
Yes.
and then we'll add them to the fireworks after?
Go.
We have, wow, that's a huge one. Jake Winlow gifting 50 red team memberships. Thank you so much, Jake.
Did Jake specify? I don't have. Let me get chat open. Jake, if you're in chat, like, let us know if you want a specific number. We'll put it on the artillery shell of choice.
We also have 10 more gifted memberships from WB Hokie. We
Thank you,
have
WB.
5 gifted memberships from Alex Vaughn. Thank you, Alex. Do we have an Alex?
We're about to. Jake W, I'm gonna give you gold willowed to white glittering star and crackling pistol. Oh.
That might have just been an individual lighting a firework back there.
Yeah, I think that was just somebody just setting one off. Alex, what is Alex?
Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
Yes, thank you, Alex. Now we also have 20 from Blake Alexander. Thank you so much, Blake.
Thank you, Blake. You're not going fast enough for D. Like D abandoned the computer to write Blake hastily on a piece of tape because Jerry was not going fast enough.
Spacey Plum becoming a red team member here. Thank you so much, Spacey. What, is that all the memberships? That is all the new memberships.
That wasn't even that many. You were acting like we were like 6 years behind.
We're over 40 minutes behind.
Oh, that's a lot of behind.
Mark W. with a super chat asking, is the new Massey's TFR going to keep the drones grounded?
Yes.
Yep, we're being, of course, following everything, working very carefully.
Blake is getting brocade with white glittering star. Thank you, Blake. Because D doesn't want to wait to see what they're picking.
Get the labels ready so we don't miss any here.
I'm not. Talk to your labeler in chief.
Now, ODST Moody asking, or saying, I'll keep the Dr. Pepper away from Ship 37's static fire since evidently Ship 36 didn't like the taste. I'll just say,
not sponsored.
I have a very large Dr. Pepper, not sponsored, right here. It's a 3 liter. Thank you for the support.
That's one more liter. What did you
What
just
are you?
like? What is that?
Oh, it's just a little smoke bomb.
What is it?
Oh my.
Oh, it's another smoke bomb? All right.
Caesar's over here giving us flashbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caesar's the agent of chaos on this stream. All right, I have chat open.
Do you want to reopen the panel now?
I have the panel open.
Wonderful. I'm gonna let you take control again.
All right, I'm in control again. Ryan with a $10 super. They say, not a fan of fireworks, but America, heck yeah. Thank you, Ryan. Mr. Fluffy with a $5 super saying, given the Jack Land Cruiser is British, it's a Land Rover, by the way, did it make it out to Barbecue Dune, or did it give up like the Redcoats? No, what is that?
What are you?
What is
my God. No, that's too close.
Oh, wow,
That's
God.
way
Okay,
too
that
close.
might actually be too close. It's fine. Jerry's not going to catch on fire. The Macs are fine. All right. We lived.
We did live. We're still here.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Fluffy. No, it's a Land Rover, and we did not drive the Land Rover today. Rankley, thank you for the $10 tip. They say, I think there should be a countdown clock in the corner for every fireworks launch. Sorry, Kevin. Thank you, Rankley. Here, can you give me a Rankley one? We'll put a Rankley on one of these guys.
All right.
Moldy Space, they say, I hear something about star fireworks. Yeah, there's one of these shells that says star 3 times on it. So that one's for you. We'll label that one for you. We'll also need a star label when you're done with that in 6 months. Thank you so much, Moldy. WB Hokey again with a $50 super chat saying, do a firework for EJSA. We will. Thank you, buddy. And Henry, thank you so much as well. Love the 4th, hate the government. Well, that's America for you. Miss Daisy, oh wow, Miss Daisy with a $100 super. Thank you so much. Miss Daisy, will you give us a Miss Daisy label? And a star label. You didn't even do the star label, you ADD'd out.
We're switching gears here. There you go. Which one for the Miss Daisy label?
She wants 6.
6.
Here, we want to label number 6?
Number 6.
Thank you, Chris. Chris B in the back channel. Bideford wants 19. So we need to adjust Bideford's.
Okay. 5.
This one is. Here's 6. 6 is right here.
Ah, okay. It's not in order. There we go.
All right. I don't know. Like we were at the fireworks store and we were like, hey, what if we, what if we let the viewers like pick their own fireworks? So I don't know. I thought it would be kind of fun to do. We have more hot dogs and more grilling to do, more hanging out to do. I have the panel open if you have any questions. We already answered the mustard to ketchup question for hot dogs. And we're hopefully about 15 minutes away from SpaceX starting up their fireworks. I don't know, do you think they're gonna do like music on the stage and then like we're...
Yeah, it could be like the show starts at 8:45 because it's not gonna be terribly dark at 8:45, just like its current level right now. So I could see them not starting that until maybe closer to 9:15 maybe.
Yeah.
When it's truly dark out.
I'm like, I don't know if you guys experience the same thing. I'm already like itching. I'm like, I just want to set all of these off right now. I don't want to wait. They've been calling to me since we went to the fire. It's like sitting over in the corner of the house, like.
It's the Green Goblin now.
But yeah. Don't you want to see what this? Oh, but ooh, this one's got a different name on it. Wait, okay, so we got number 6 labeled for Miss Daisy. Do we have 19 labeled for Bideford?
Bideford, okay, yeah.
Ryan, I'm not going to read what Ryan said in our back channel, but Ryan wishes he had an entire table full of fireworks like we do right now. We are freedoming so hard.
19, there we go.
Perhaps the hardest of anyone ever.
That's a thing, I guess.
Oh, is the positioner just like scanning through the fireworks?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The positioner's moving around, like trying to make sure it's not going to miss anything. All right, let's do some questions. 6-String Simpleton wants to know: do you think tonight's fireworks will top Ship 36? Jerry, what do you think?
Oh
No.
That was a.
Oh, hi, Jerry.
That was a pretty big. That's a pretty big bar to top. You know, if I don't feel the heat from over here, I would say no, because I definitely felt the heat wave after that. Not explosion, but
Fireball, whatever.
Fireball.
Yeah, whatever you want to. I mean, explosion.
explosion.
I don't think anyone's going
General
to be.
term.
No one's going to like pop out of the bushes over there and be like, actually, it wasn't an explosion. Well, maybe Alex will. I don't know. Alex, you
I thought
here
you
right
were
now?
going to.
You never know. But yeah, no, we should see a good show tonight, though. Either way. We already did the seasoning for the burgers, and how do we like our burgers?
Can I want to apologize to Caesar for slightly putting him on blast here, but like here's mine. I kind of just didn't.
What are you complaining about?
It's
what's the problem?
a little bit. It's got a bit of crunch, way too much crunch for me.
Yeah, it's got some sear on there.
Nothing wrong about that. It's a little burnt and toasty.
I thought you were going to complain that he did not know where the ketchup and mustard was because nobody told him. So that it's just a dry burger. Oh,
we got some fireworks. This is not the show, but there are some fireworks going off back behind.
I'm bored.
Right now.
Can I set off more fireworks?
You could do one of the rockets again.
Just keep it backing away.
For Ranky.
All right.
This rocket here we got.
All right, we'll do one for Rankley. I'm going to do it over here in the same spot, sort of behind where we're at.
And downwind, yeah.
Behind and downwind, Caesar, is where I'm going to do this one. Behind and downwind is generally considered.
Not in our face.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
I will say I'm also looking down the beach right now, and there are fireworks going off down there. The positioner could totally aim up at the sky for this one.
All right, here goes.
Oh, it's Who's this again? Wait, go, no, go. Go?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Go.
Do we have a go for terminal count?
Go for terminal count.
Go.
All right, launch directors go. Am I go for ignition? How many go, no goes do we need?
I don't know.
Is
What
chat
is
go?
chat?
Is chat go?
Chat, are you go? Let us know if you are go. Just spam go.
We're all 5-year-olds
Please,
here.
please hurry up.
I need to go!
I haven't seen a single go in chat quite yet. I'm seeing goes.
Is there
I'm
go?
seeing goes.
Back channel go.
Is the back channel go? Do we have a go from Kevin? Fiber Ryan says range is go.
Range is clear. All right, here goes.
Oh. Ignition. Lift off.
Hey, that's pretty sweet.
That's a pretty good one.
I like those.
Other LEDs.
Thank you, Rankley. So, flame trench, am I right?
Yeah.
Wait, where was the flame trench for that launch?
Right there.
We can make one.
I know, I actually kind of did like dig a little rut. Like there is a flame trench over there. It's just very small.
Flame trench. The next one here.
Rarest Ace is asking if I had bacon on my burger. I did not. We try to keep things simple. There's a lot of setup in this general region right now. So yeah, no bacon on the burger, but that's all right. We're still Americaning pretty hard. Whoa!
This is still just people setting off fireworks.
I don't know if that audio probably didn't come through, but we heard a loud whistle and then loud resonating pop behind us. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like people are starting to get impatient just like me. Maybe I'm not the only one.
Do we have any of these other rockets here that have any labels on them?
Yeah, we do, actually.
I think these two in the front.
Okay, we can do one for Alex. Am I go for Alex appreciation?
I think we are go if it goes into the flame trench.
All right, the rocket is being placed in the flame trench. LD verifying the rocket is down. We go.
Table is go.
Table is go. Back channel.
Back channel, are we go?
Stream is go.
Chat.
Stream is go. Stream is go.
Is chat go?
I
Is chat
believe
go?
chat
That's the
is
final
go.
one.
I hear go from Chris B. We are go.
LD verifies we're good to light the thing on fire. Go! Wow.
Light the Alex rocket.
Yeah, light the... If it will light... Okay, it's lit.
There we go.
Ignition.
That's I guess the T-tab?
Lift off.
Hey, that's pretty sweet. Thank you, Alex. Seriously, thank you, everybody. It doesn't, like, even if it's not like if you're not super chatting or whatever, we don't care. Just thanks for hanging out with us.
And that was a successful flight termination system?
Yeah, I think all of these sort of have like a built-in. I mean, like all rockets, it has an FTS, right? Can I light a big one?
Oh my gosh. I feel like...
Can I please light a big one? Like maybe I'll be like a trendsetter and like everyone else up and down the beach will like just like start firing off big ones.
You're gonna like
Not that close, Jack.
Yeah, like, can I what was that, Kevin?
Not that close. Big ones go
Not
further
that
away
close.
from you.
Yeah.
on the dune over adjacent.
Yeah, adjacent. Maybe
We can head it over there.
do we wait? Do we do it now?
Give it like maybe another 10 or 15. See if SpaceX does anything here.
A little bit darker. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta let it get completely dark, or else you kind of miss the whole. You miss the point of buying it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the sound is a big part of it too.
Yeah,
but point taken. Let's see. Alan W says, need a low angle looking up. Saw the exhaust plume, but no staging. These are probably the hardest of all rockets to track, right, D?
I will say, yeah, the cameras are, there might be slow-mo of that one. I'll just say that. I'm gonna go to my other camera real quick.
Oh my God. There's somebody over here wearing a Texas Tank Watcher tank top to watch tanks in. Oh my God. Hey, what's up? That's an awesome tank top. It's amazing. All right, sorry. Wow. Y'all are the best. All right, is it? Can I do a big one like over there?
Sure.
Is that all right? Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing it. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's happening.
Which one are we grabbing though?
I'm gonna go with Space Pope.
Space Pope?
Space Pope was in the
Sounds
door
good.
first.
Yep. Understand.
All right, we're gonna do number 22, Brocade to Sparkling Willow and Green Glittering Star.
You should show the label on the mortar tube. To the camera.
it's well,
I think it was shown earlier, but
it says NSF.
it does.
It's the official sanctioned NSF mortar tube.
And of course it's orange.
All right, I guess the positioner is pointed up for the firework. I'm just gonna go. Is this?
I think that's fine. Down in that little rut down there is good. I think. Yeah.
All right.
It's also pretty good in the range, the wide angle.
All right. All right. Here goes. Oh wait. Is stream go?
Desk is go.
Stream is go.
Stream is go.
Is table go?
Table is go.
Is chat go?
Chat is go.
Is Space Pope go?
There's too much of a delay to get a direct one from Space Pope, I think, right now.
I'm gonna assume Space Pope is go.
I hear go.
We're go for Space Pope. Hey.
Yeah.
I really hope.
America.
I hope that came across.
Oh, here's the delay. And we got the,
So just so you guys
Thank you,
know,
Space Pope.
Need Pizza is
Yes,
operating the positioner and had it almost perfectly.
oh, there it is. We just saw it.
Wonderful.
Wow. Nice.
I would say I'm shocked, but I'm not because pizza's a legend. Thank you,
Great
pizza.
job on the positioner.
Yeah.
That should mean we have slow-mo.
This is so fun.
Good.
At some point, we should do a poll to determine when we start the dogs.
That is a good point.
How, like, speaking of polls, how are you two doing? Are you hungry for dogs? He has a half-eaten charred hamburger that's like it
I'm
might as well
kind
be a
of
charcoal
hungry
briquette
to
between
be
two pieces
totally,
of bread.
kind of is like
the poll
that.
should be for what toppings we have on our dogs.
Sand?
Sands?
That's
No.
the most likely.
No.
Does not have the
Given,
option of sand.
well, no, I mean, given that we're eating out here in the dunes, that's the most likely topping for
We
anything.
can have ketchup and mustard, bland, and then definitely not.
Hey, we're
sand
getting
is an
really
option.
close to the
what?
potential fireworks, I think. Aren't
Do
we?
you think they're going to
We'll
start
see.
right at 8:45? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll just have to wait and see. There's,
We set off fireworks before it was cool.
yeah, there's a couple, you know, one, two, oh, there's some.
That's not. That's all going to be just
That's all
like
beach
There's
stuff.
other people on the beach down here.
like Chad. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah,
In
it
the
looks like.
wide, there might be a little tiny sliver of fireworks in the background.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it's all coming from the beach. The actual
Yeah.
SpaceX
There you
show
go.
is going to be coming from the launch site itself.
Yeah, I believe you saw them setting it up earlier. We also saw it on the way in,
Right.
right next to the pad A/1/
East.
something.
Oh God.
East.
Stop.
Pad A1 East.
Stop it.
I know that's, yeah.
But in that general vicinity.
Right. And that was like a big moving truck with all the big, like, you know, larger
Yeah.
tubes than we're allowed to buy at the fireworks store because we don't have pyrotechnic licenses yet.
And they spent a lot more money than we did.
They did spend a lot more money than we did. Although we did not spend an insignificant.
No, we did not spend a little bit.
When we're thanking you for the support for each of the fireworks, it is actually quite meaningful because we did spend a lot of money yesterday. Because we wanted to, but also, like, you know, we figured this would be a fun way to. I've never done I've never live streamed a fireworks session before.
I have, but not like this.
Is this the very? Is this our first deflex of the stream?
No, I'll stop.
Let's see. I'm gonna open up the panel again really quick here. Matrix, thank you. You say I don't have any fireworks of my own. Launch something blue for me. Happy to share my 4th with y'all.
can look for.
Yeah, Jerry, look for
ones
something
here.
blue. We're giving an artillery show away at a bargain basement price for a $5 super, but I see Matrix's name pop up all the time in chat. Eric Frazier, what's up, buddy? $10 for the Dr. Holly as a safety officer next year fund. No, we're safe. We're very safe. We're super safe. Let's see. So we probably need to label one for Eric as well. Eric, in the back channel, let us know what number you want. Echo Deal, thank you. They say from the Monty Python bit, get on with it. Get on with it. Oh, they probably got tired when we were reading out all the names. Yes. And RC Horseman gifting. Oh, maybe.
I think that might still just be other people.
Yeah.
That was definitely our next.
Should I fire off a salvo in response to show them we mean business? Can we form a boarding party and go take all of their fireworks and party supplies?
Should launch another rocket.
Oh, that's still just people right near us.
Oh, I think they're challenging our firework dominance.
I think they are challenging our firework dominance.
I think they don't think we love America as much as they do. We might have to up our game here.
There we go.
Should I light one of the strobes?
Actually,
Ooh.
yeah, I would like to see that.
All right, we're doing a strobe. Okay, if you've seen, they're like viral videos of these things. I don't think these are going to be quite as cool as the ones in the viral videos, but if you've seen a strobe bottle rocket that like makes a crazy sound, I'm hoping that's what this is. I went out of my way to find them. The blue one was Matrix. So of everything on this table, the thing I'm most excited for is probably these strobes. We only got 2 of them.
I am also very curious to see how these turn out.
Hopefully I'm not like actively breaking it while I try and set it up to. I think this orange thing comes off.
Yeah, I would say that's the fuse cone.
Am I doing something dumb?
Maybe twist?
Does it screw? Yeah, I don't know. I am dumb. Like it's known.
Ryan said we need to demonstrate we have an equal and sufficient deterrent to other rogue firework groups.
Yeah, no, it's mutually assured entertainment.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We're missing something here.
Okay, look, we really gotta hurry.
Yeah, we
it's
gotta
starting to
get
pop
going.
off. Oh, they're winning. They're winning, you guys.
Let's do a rocket.
Did you get this thing off?
No, I don't know how that is supposed to.
What is happening? Is there instructions? We could probably read the instructions. Here, I'm gonna let you handle that because apparently I'm too dumb to, and I'm gonna look at chat. Happy 4th of July, everybody. All right, heads up. We're lighting a firework.
Oh, a firework is being
It's a
lit,
rocket for
apparently.
who? It's a rocket for who?
Bob.
This is the rocket for Bob. Bob F, if I'm not mistaken. Tables go. Stream. Is stream
Is
go?
this like real fireworks now? Are we getting close to real fireworks?
No, I think that was still rando. Ours are cooler than that.
Stream is go.
Stream is go. All right, it's lit. That's a very satisfying sound. Man, those go up high.
Yeah. Pretty quick too.
I like those.
Did we get the tails off of this?
Chat is go also, by
I
the way.
have no clue.
No, I couldn't get it off. I couldn't take that thing off.
Cover.
Is there like there's no instructions. It just says
I have some bottle rockets too.
Caesar, yeah, I don't know. Here.
Take a crack at this one.
While you two work at that. Happy 4th of July. Oh, that sounded loud.
In front of us.
In front
No,
of us.
that's in front of us still. What is going on?
There's another one behind us. Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna let a bottle rocket. Let's
Yeah, do it. Do it
That
from
way.
the.
Yes. Well, no, just shove it in the ground. That's what the stake is for.
Well, you can do it like that
Or
too.
you could do that. Yeah.
That's also good. It's kind of nice to have like a ready-built tube.
Maybe just break it.
Point-
That might be an option.
Make sure you point it directly at Jerry. That is a joke. Do not point it at Jerry. We are safe.
Let me know when we're go.
Chatter, you go for a bottle rocket.
Here we go.
Tables go. Stream, are you go?
Stream is go.
Stream is go. Chat
Stream
is
is
go.
go.
Oh, it's lit. Maybe?
Hey.
Hey, that was kind of sick.
That was
We made an interesting
That was a
sound.
kind of
We got
sad
the strobes here
end.
now.
Oh, we got the strobes?
Yeah.
Jerry, I don't think you've lit anything yet. If you want to light a
I did
strobe,
one of the
by all
bottles.
means.
We'll do the strobe over here.
All right, it's strobe time, y'all. Chatter, you go for strobe. Pizza, are you go for strobe? Kevin, are you go for strobe?
I think so.
Is table go?
Table is go.
Tables go. Kevin is go.
I don't know what it does.
Chat is go. It's a strobe. It does what it says on the tube. If Jerry can
Okay.
figure out. Oh, it's lit. Oh, I'm so excited.
Stand by
Please
for
be cool.
25.
I hope this is good.
These were so expensive. Yes!
We even had a little staging there.
America!
That was great.
That's everything I wanted it to be. That's literally the exact effect I was hoping that would be.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy right now.
Oh.
You know?
I don't even know what commentary to, you know, what commentary to do.
I think
right
it's going to
now.
be a series of go no go polls and then me screaming yes because I'm excited that my large amount of money spent on fireworks was not out of like not worthless, I guess. So it's 8:52. We're still waiting on the SpaceX fireworks, which are going to be way cooler than ours. Although that strobe was legit.
That was great.
Do we have any more of the big ones here?
We have a lot of
Oh,
those.
we've got so many big
We have
ones.
one for Matrix.
If you want to do one, Jerry, go for it.
Yeah, we got one for Jake W here. We'll do this one here.
All right, yeah. Let's do another big artillery show. Maybe we'll
right.
get the show started on the SpaceX side. Whatever they're waiting for. What is this? A Starship media event starting late? You get because they always start late. It's like a funny joke. They both just left. All right, chat. We got an artillery shell for Jake W. Can I get a go? Kevin, are we go?
Hold on, we're gonna try something. Can I get
Hold.
25 Bravo,
Hold.
29 Charlie?
We got to hold on the count.
All right, we're good. Stream
All
is
right,
go.
we are go. Resume the count.
Oh, pizza, they're over to the left.
I believe the fuse is lit. All right, here goes. This is gonna be sick. Yeah. Heck yeah.
There we go.
Oh
my.
Good stuff. So yeah, I guess we could also like answer Starship questions or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do have those.
we should probably do that. People do tend to tune in for space stuff.
I feel like most everything in the panel right now is all firework related.
Okay.
But if you do have any Starship questions and that you feel like us answering when we wait for SpaceX. Oh, what was that?
That was in front of us.
Oh, that was a good one. They got the good ones.
Yeah. We need to rotate the stream.
Yeah, for real. Quick, change everything.
Pick up the table.
That's really easy to do, right?
Turn the
Steve?
20-foot tripod, yeah.
Yeah.
And the 3 guy wires.
RC Horseman gifting 20 Red Team memberships. Do we have one labeled for RC? We should.
I think we do. Let's take a look.
They gifted 20 Red Team memberships twice. So we should probably label 2 for
Another
RC.
one here. Let's see.
I don't know
This
if
one has
they
no label.
I'm not
We'll have
seeing
a-
any numbers. I'm not sure what numbers they picked. RC, if you're in the back channel right now, let us know what numbers you picked.
Oh, this might be the start of the show.
That was a really lame start of the show, if that's what that was. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, this is it.
I think this might be it.
This is it. These are too big. Ooh. All right.
Oh, now everyone else along the beach is also lighting their fireworks.
Yeah, everyone's taking the cue. Do we just let the booms happen? Like, do we talk?
I don't know.
Wow. I like the ones where you think it's over, and then it's like, nah, actually I got like 6 more sparkles to go, baby.
Turn the chair around.
Yeah, I mean, like at this point, let's just Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I think. Like if there's a lame firework, we're gonna be like, oh, what was that? This is bullcrap. Whoa.
It's really cool when they like just disappear.
Yeah.
Leave the trail, and then you don't know where it's gonna blow up.
Right, and like it's like a stealth,
Yeah.
stealth firework.
So that's an oxymoron.
Yeah, everybody chill until you start launching stealth fireworks. Whoa, that was a little low. That was a little bit low right there.
Little baby firework over here.
Oh, the orange and purple on that one. They're doubling up. They're like shooting one inside of another. Yeah. Not right now, guy.
Both sides of us here.
Yeah, people. It's like wait till they're done. Ooh, nice little palm tree. Oh, that was not supposed to happen.
Oh, I see some more illumination on the ground.
Sort of feel like I should grab my camera. Sort of feel like I should grab my camera.
That's supposed to be a lot higher.
It's supposed to be like that, but I'm going to grab my camera. It's probably fine.
There's a lot of illumination on the ground over there.
Right as I say it's fine. Right as I say it's fine. So they have like different banks of fireworks. They could have been that like one set of the tubes tipped over from. I think
Kevin's got some patriotic music playing for the stream.
That's nice. Are we muted?
I don't know.
Good.
You're not muted.
Oh,
we're not muted.
Sick.
Awesome.
Oh, that's these ones where it's like a crazy shape. I think that glow is just the tank farm, like the orange lights of the tank farm. Beautiful. What is this music?
Mute the mod. We can move really loud.
What? Ooh. Okay, that was my favorite yet.
What is this music?
That was a pink one.
It's America, baby. That was an interesting one. Oh, I see what they did there. They faked us out. Oh, we can barely hear it, but there's a crackle on that one, on the falling like waterfall one. Felt that one in my chest. Nice. It sounds like we entered like the medieval section of the amusement park. Like I'm about to get a turkey leg, a flagon of mead. Go to that booth where like the person insults you. Oh, okay, that's gorgeous. Nice. I like the bees. It's a nice effect. I think that's what those are called. Ooh, nice.
Nice one.
Is that behind us?
That was behind us and whistling, but it was...
Ooh, green. So it's like this is all build up, right? And the finale is gonna be like
One after the other.
yeah, right. This is all just the opener, I assume. Wow.
Oh, that was someone just in the dunes, right?
Oh yeah, wow. Whoa.
Big.
Huh. I like the comparison of like the consumer fireworks on the beach, where it's like pew pew.
The SpaceX
Yeah, yeah.
fireworks.
And the professional ones, it's just like kablamo. I like the ones with magnesium, the bright white. Oh, another run.
They tend to do a lot of stuff on the ground in the dunes right there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's, you know, the fireworks are hard.
Some of them definitely would qualify.
Nice. That one's kind of trippy.
We're not that much closer to the tower, and based on the stream cameras, I think they're definitely going higher than the tower.
That's pretty cool. It's really pretty, honestly. It's pretty to see the tower get illuminated, even as the shells go up.
I think they would do this stack.
They should.
Wow! I have a feeling they wouldn't.
They should. I mean, you gotta figure there is a timeline where they didn't blow up Ship 36, and there's a non-zero chance there was something on the pad right now. Yeah. Ooh, Superstar, or whatever that was. A little baby one. Yeah, fake this out. Oh, now we got rock music.
I have the music off.
I have it very low, but I can hear it. Oh, that was a circle. That's right, the fireworks goes in the circle hole.
Okay. This is way better with music. Thank you, Kevin.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, the music does help, honestly. It's like squibby flabbity doo, we're doing fireworks. It's America. Like it's like a vibe. Whoa! We got some rogue. I think we wait when we maximize the amount of fireworks. I don't know, like what's the sense in competing with this? And I think our finale is going to be the last strobe because I want to see one of those strobes when it's like fully dark. Is anyone looking at the back channel? Are we getting yelled at?
We have a firework rud.
Yeah, there was a rud. There were several ruds.
I don't know if to make it to orbit is the correct terminology. Did not make it to its intended.
Was not a nominal trajectory, yeah. Range safety had to duck and cover on that one. Cool. And there's a bunch that are unlabeled. We'll do some more support here in a minute after this is done. If you want your name on a firework, do a super chat. If you want your name on a big firework, do a bigger super chat. Okay, that's easier. Give me some more of that bright light. I want to feel it in my rods and cones. Someone's Oh! You both missed it! That was the coolest part! You didn't see that?
Not at all.
Oh, it was like blue and purple and orange and green and red and it like it had $5. They're like, put $5 in my pocket.
Wow, this is like older trumpety style
Yeah,
music.
we're in our big band era. Or are we doing ska? What is that the preview?
Oh, that's red.
Oh, that's gorgeous. No wonder I felt a special affinity for it. We could have French. I think this is way better. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm sorry, chat. I'm looking at the fireworks. But chat, if you think this was better, let us know. Is Mystery Science Theater 3000 and fireworks a good idea? Oh, that was cool. Yeah, buddy. They're getting the good ones now. Yeah, buddy.
Way higher power.
Yeah, they're like ascending. We got the larger show.
So, how automated do you think this show is?
Very.
Fully. It's fully automated, space, luxury, etc. I mean, there's not pushing button. Look into a computer. It's like right now, sync to. I don't want to sound ungrateful. A lot of gold.
You would never.
I would.
Was that a weird shape? What was that?
Shape now.
It is pretty windy.
We're waiting for like the ship to take one.
That would be
The ship is. Do you think the ship's gonna explode?
No, I think that's every like, normal firework. That's the 36 shape firework.
A very specific point in time.
fireworks make the shape of the thing?
Yes.
That's what's Looney Tunes.
No, you totally can. I've seen many.
Okay.
Not like you can't get too detailed.
I think I've only ever seen that on Looney Tunes. Yeah, and then it goes. Very cool. Yeah.
The pick is nice.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's finale time, baby.
You think we're already in finale?
Yeah. Look at this. They don't rapid fire. They don't rapid fire. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. We all stand up and salute.
They should be launching fireworks from the tops of the towers. Like horizontally.
From the ship as it launches. Like they should build in a little cowbell thing on the side and just like dumps out fireworks as it launches. Front row seats, yeah.
This is the perfect distance, I think. It's not actually like crazy loud. It's just a chill vibe.
Wow. Yeah, I don't. Wow.
Now we're getting into the finale for sure.
That was sick. Yeah, gold star. Who cares?
Oh, wow.
Not messing around. Like several $1,000 a second. America! Awesome.
I do see flames down on the beach over there. There's.
It's not even like a handheld flamethrower. Like that was like a vehicle-sized flamethrower.
I wonder if it was not a flamethrower.
I wonder. No, that's what I mean. It was way bigger than that.
Oh, okay.
It was like one of those cars that has a jet engine on the back flamethrower. Like that was big. For us to see it all the way over
Wow.
here.
Yeah,
All right.
that's cool. We should label some of these fireworks.
I want to light a firework, actually.
Yeah, you haven't lit
Yes,
anything
let's-
yet,
let's-
D.
I've been very specific.
Start lighting, D.
All
Start
right.
lighting.
All right. We're going to go over there.
Yep.
Let's see.
The mortar tube is down that way.
All right, I've got chat
This one
open.
that has a label. I'll start labeling.
I've got the
WB
panel
Hokey.
open.
WB Hokey? Okay.
This one is called a Gold Willow.
Gold Willow for WB Hokey. Chat, can we get a go? WB Hokey, if you're there, can we get a go? Kevin, is stream go? I just burped live on air. I'm so sorry. It's the 4th of July.
Sorry, where
I want to die.
are
but-
we going?
But there you
I need
go.
to get positioner in place.
To the right, I think is where the tube is.
Okay.
I will have a light on.
Yeah, shine your light at the positioner, D.
Give me some
Positioner to the left.
We are America-ing so hard right now. I'll give you some names.
Sorry, our right is what I meant there. Yeah, yeah.
Headlamp.
Here's one from. You did RC, right? You did RC Horseman?
Yes.
RC Horseman gifted 40 Red Team memberships, so thank you, RC Horseman, as always.
All right.
Michael Oliver. We need two.
Do we
for
have a
Michael
go
Oliver.
from the table?
What?
Do we have a go from the table?
There you go, Jerry.
Whoa.
Table is go.
Do we have a go from the stream?
Is stream go?
Streams go.
Streams
Stream
go.
go.
We are go for ignition.
Chat is go.
Pat is go.
Gabriel GG. Oh, there's more.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
There was like 3 more.
Just an extra set, I guess. Okay.
All right, go for it, D.
All right.
I don't know. This lighter's not really working right
You
now.
gotta like shield it. Skill issue.
It's pretty well shielded.
Chat. I love that chat is joining in.
Go.
Yeah, chat's just like go, go, go. Trippy dead.
Have the other lighter?
The other lighter? I only saw the one. Oh, Caesar, do you have the other?
Yeah. Try it.
Are you guys getting hungry?
I think a hot dog is.
I think we might be ready for hot dogs if you feel like cooking some up, Caesar.
All right.
Now that it's dark and extra difficult. Maybe start with like half of them so we don't end up with a deluge.
All right. We have ignition.
Whoa! Oh, gold star.
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
Thank you, WB Hokey.
Thank you, WB
We
Hokey.
have one for Miss Daisy.
Oh, I'm lighting another one now.
Yeah, we have a lot of these.
Okay.
We need to get through these. All right.
This one is Miss.
So we have.
Are we gonna do? Let's do a rapid fire for our.
Oh, did you do a strobe?
I'm waiting on that.
Did you do a strobe? Caesar did a strobe.
I see that.
We have more than one tube. I mean, in theory, we could do more than one at once, but that kind of like, that will expend our arsenal rapidly.
That is very true. We don't have.
I sort of deliberately only NSF-ified one tube.
All right. Miss Daisy from the table.
Table is go.
Table
You
is
do
go.
another one.
Table is go.
Go for stream.
Go for is the stream go? Kevin and
Go
stream
for
go?
stream.
Kevin, are you go? Stream is go.
We have ignition.
Ignition. And liftoff of Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
Okay, that one was sick.
That was great.
Yeah. That was a good
Thank you, Miss Daisy.
Good stuff.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more unlabeled tubes here.
12 more unlabeled 12 more unlabeled mortar shells. So if you want your name on a shell, super chat, now's the time. But yeah, thank you RC Horseman. Thank you Chromatic gifting a Red Team membership. Did we put a Michael Oliver's name on too?
Yes, we have 2 for Michael Oliver.
Thank you, Michael Oliver. We did not forget you, but thanks for reminding us. Kara Yeen, putting on a live stream. We are. Let's do one for Kara Yeen.
Kara Ying.
Yeah, that's a $20 super. I think it's appropriate. Also, Leonard Solars. You can probably just do Leonard.
Yes.
So thank you, everybody.
Oh wait, we didn't even explore this.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. No, we have a lot of fireworks.
Do we want to?
Those are yours. I bought those for you.
All right.
You walked up to me like with sad puppy eyes, and you put it in the cart like, "Can I please have this?" And I was like, "Yes, yes you can."
We have one for Leonard here.
Awesome. We have one for Leonard.
The one before that.
Kara.
Kara.
Yeen specifically. Caesar.
What are you lighting and throwing?
For the love of God, that's not a hot dog. If it's not a hot dog, I don't want to see it in your hands. Thank you, Kara.
There we go.
Don Rubottom, thanks for the super. They said, "This is great, gang. Just finished my finale and put grandkids down in Tallahassee. Chilling with NSF. Happy Independence Day." Thanks so much, Don. We got Leonard in there. Thank you, Leonard. WB Hokey again, thank you. And Airavail. They say, "This was such a good idea. If number 9 is available, that's my spouse's favorite number. If not, I'll take number 23. I think 23 and 9 should both be Airavail. Because Airavail is one of those names we always see pop up a lot. Oh, I smell hot dogs.
I do as well.
I smell hot dogs. I can report that they do smell delicious.
Try not to burn these.
Just if I say to cook them longer, tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
So we've got this.
Jack, someone's kicking
Also,
your
yes.
butt.
Who's kicking my butt?
Which one do we need 2 for?
Someone on the beach.
The last one?
Oh, you mean they're... Oh, the firework. Oh, they're...
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
all
they
right,
really
that's
are.
it.
They really are.
That's it. Okay.
Let's get going.
All right.
Here goes.
Light some.
I'm getting multiple tubes prepped. Kevin.
J-Man. I'm doing this one for J-Man.
All right.
Kevin has challenged our. Oh, these are not what I thought they were going to be at all.
Do not know what this will do, but I'm pretty sure it's just colors.
Okay. Wow,
right.
This is like the saddest.
J-Man, this is for you.
J-Man, this is for you. That's really any. Yeah.
Not that one.
Honestly, I kind of hate fountains.
We have ignition.
Oh, it's doing another one.
Oh.
Yikes!
That was low.
I didn't love that. You know, you get what you pay for. The nice mortars are really nice and they go up very high.
That is very true.
The cheap ones that you just lit off, that was. I think I saw it tumbling.
Yeah, they're very lopsided. That
Wait,
might
wait.
almost be in the ultra wide shot still.
Kevin, how you doing, buddy?
I'm hanging in there. How are you?
You know, just 4th of July, trying to celebrate the independence of our nation
Yes.
by setting things on fire. You know.
Yeah.
Wait,
Big
we
booms.
talked about a great idea to throw tea.
We didn't bring any tea.
We didn't bring any tea.
We didn't bring any tea. Oh no! What are
You
we
do
doing?
have
We were supposed to.
The Gulf of America right next to you. You could throw the tea in the Gulf of
Yeah,
America.
Yes.
we were supposed to throw the tea in the Gulf, but we forgot the tea. We ruined it. We ruined the 4th of July, everybody. We blew it. Okay.
Putting some labels on here. It's a little dark to start reading these numbers anymore.
No, I think
being
you're.
honest.
I think you're good, Jerry.
Give me some names.
I do want to just showcase something really quick.
Yes.
I bought these thinking they were a 6-shot refill for the thing that D bought.
Didn't you buy these for that?
Oh.
Yeah. I thought I was buying a 6-shot refill of these. This is
A single one?
They're minuscule.
there's 6 of these.
Oh.
Compare size compare. It's like you versus the fireworks she tells you not to worry about.
Well, we've got 2 of these tubes, so why don't we do some of these little ones?
Yeah, why not?
Like simultaneous.
Yeah, simultaneous. That's a good idea. It's a good idea, D.
We have 2 pads here in Texas, and we have 2 mortar tubes.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Jerry. All right, here I've loaded a tube for you.
I've loaded this tube as well.
Go for it.
Will I be able to light both at once easily?
Probably just like kind of twist them around each other, or like try and put them near each other. When you light one, it should.
We have fuse for this.
I mean,
Nice.
I mean that one's better than the other one. America.
Hey, dog, you ready?
Pizza. Caesar's just kind of going ham with the fountains. Sorry, we're not giving you any warning. For the other things, we will give you advanced warning.
For the members.
I don't take.
Do we want to set off one of these over here?
Yeah, do a big boy. Do a big boy.
Let's see
It's been too long.
We got Matrix here. We'll go down here for this one there.
All right, we're gonna launch an artillery shell for Matrix. Thank you, Matrix. 4th of July on NSF. Oh, okay. Someone up the beach got hands. Jerry, let me know when you want to go. No go.
Table is go.
Table is go. Chat, are you go? Kevin, are you go?
Stream is go.
28
28
Matrix
Alpha
is
6.
go. Stream is go. We have ignition.
We do.
Have ignition.
Yeah! Oh, okay, that was, do you hear that?
Yeah.
That was sick. Did like a weird buzzy sound.
I want to try something silly with this.
Are you building?
I want to fuse a couple together.
All right, fuse it up. I believe in you. D typically, in typical D fashion, was not satisfied with the standard fireworks and is using some fuse that we bought to wire together multiple tubes. That's why we love D. Anything. Oh, I got a hot dog. Can I be annoying and ask for ketchup and not mustard? Tron Weasley in chat says beer deluge system has been activated. No, that's after the stream. Thank you, Caesar. You know what? Heck it, I'm going with mustard.
All right.
Oh, do you approve?
Is this rocket labeled here? No, it is not.
Label it.
Yeah.
I'll give you a name.
Give me a name.
As soon as I can get this mustard out of this dang contraption.
Jerry. Yeah.
All right, we're not going with mustard. We're going back with ketchup because the mustard wouldn't exit the container. Neither will the ketchup. Oh, are the seals still on this? Okay.
Yes.
All right, this is great TV.
Live production.
Now the question, do I eat the hot dog without condiments? Or do I go through the trouble of taking the... All right, we're taking it off. We're taking it off.
Can you set it on the table?
Yeah, Dee's busy doing science. Thank you, Caesar. All right, we are go for ketchup. If anybody needs the ketchup, we're go for ketchup.
Okay.
Texican says, mustard, we have a problem.
All right, we have one more Space Pope mortar here.
We got another Space Pope mortar? Let's go. Hey, back channel, I don't want to see any judgments about what I'm putting on my hot dog. Chat can judge me. Oh wait, I can't eat the hot dog and talk at the same time. Somebody else talk. Really, nobody else is going to talk?
I can talk.
Can you, please?
Yeah.
Eat my
So,
hot dog?
What's happening right now is I'm mixing together. We've got two of the tiniest 1-inch tubes. We've also got one of the more medium-sized tubes that we bought as 6 shots, and then we have one of the super large one, and the super large one is labeled for RC Horseman.
Whoa! Yeah!
There's a Space Pope.
Heck yeah.
You know, the more warning, the better for the stream to be able to actually see this stuff.
No, I did ask, and then I didn't get a response. So it is
I did not hear you,
I didn't either.
for the record.
There's a bug here.
Yeah, you have to ask and shout to us.
You're muted for me.
Yeah, you're muted because of echo issues.
Yeah, I have you muted in Discord.
You
So
just
if you
have
were
to
like
shout to
over there
us.
in the sand dunes, like whispering, like, hey guys.
No, okay. Can Kevin hear me?
When you're near us only, our 2 mics are the ones that are active currently.
Oh!
What about the one
Wait.
I'm wearing?
That is not currently active to the best of my knowledge.
Okay, so we didn't turn it on.
We
back
did
channel.
turn it on.
Yeah, I was getting an echo in my ear as well, so I don't know.
Do you think that's reasonable?
No.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
That's
sure.
100% reasonable. That looks safe and reasonable.
It'll probably work.
I'm gonna move these farther away for the series of 4. Where is the working lighter? Awesome.
All right, we have D's monstrosity. Chat, are we go? You like that, Jerry? You like the monstrosity terminology? Chat, we go? Dave says go. Kevin, are we go?
We believe so. We're shooting into the dark. Literally.
D has a light on that you should be able to see. All right. Oh, that was a good one. I think after this one, we just start setting them off wholesale.
I think so.
Dang,
I'm
that was a
gonna
good
take
hot
a
dog.
photo of this for stream
America.
here before I actually ignite.
Right, Jerry?
But Kevin, do you have
Oh, is D
Yes,
talking?
I have
and
do
we
you
can't-
have
capabilities.
general position right now?
We think so.
Yes.
Go!
There we go.
We have ignition. It's slowly getting there. This might be more separated than I thought it would be.
I don't think you timed the fuse.
No, I didn't really time it right.
It's honestly, it's really slow burning fuse.
I thought it would be a lot faster, but that's fine.
I mean, it's kind of suspenseful. It's still burning. How much fuse did you use?
Like a foot and a bit.
That wasn't cheap. It's still burning.
It is still burning.
This is seriously
This is
some
sad.
Looney Tunes fusing.
Here it goes.
Oh wow! Hey, look at that.
I'll time this better next time.
Great work, dude.
This is for RC Horseman when it gets to the end, though.
All right, RC Horseman, thank you. Yay! All right, let's do this.
Oh, it's still.
Well, there's more?
Yeah, they were pouring that.
Oh, okay, that was
That
a good
was
one.
for RC.
That was for RC Horseman.
We got one over here for Michael O.
Michael O.
They're farther now.
Farther is good, you know, safer.
I figured we got several tubes, might as well.
More space, more better.
More space, more better. Oh, and looks like Jack is getting a fountain ready.
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple artillery shells here. We're go. Go!
Jerry, we are go.
This one looks like it's unlabeled.
Live chat is go. Yeah!
Later? Pizza spot. This is the spot. This is Spotify. I'm just gonna assume we're go. Are we go?
Jack, I think we are go.
All right, I'm just gonna assume we have like a blanket go.
Yeah.
We're gonna just
Let's just blanket go.
we're gonna start launching.
All right, they're lighting one. Oops. I'm on stream.
That was sick.
Where's the other lighter?
Bottle rockets.
Let me try this one here.
I love when you can see like the outline of the firework and smoke
Right.
afterward. Yeah, good luck. The wind is tricky.
We need a torchlight.
Yeah. Bottle rocket, go! Good one. I like the sound they make though. It's not just like a whoosh. It's like a crackly whoosh. All right, we got 2 more unlabeled shells here. If you super chatted, and I'm not. Do we have any? Is there any? Someone look at the panel. Heck yeah.
Working on this right now, and then I'll immediately look at the panel after.
Oh, don't like that. Can you like? Yeah, it's fine. Any names?
Yeah, Mark H. I got one down here. I'm
Which one?
Some up here.
All right, I'm gonna light one. God, the wind.
Let me see the names on this.
Here goes. Awesome.
I've got a series here for Michael O.
We got a Michael O series?
Yeah, are the tubes all still together?
I don't know. It's a good
I
question.
don't think so. I think Caesar has it.
This one's unlabeled, so we'll save it.
Okay.
You have 3 labeled ones?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
I'll go down here.
Let's see. We got Blake.
Did you take one of the tubes?
We got Kara.
Like right there.
Oh,
And another Kara.
I just have the 4 for over there.
Watch out.
Do you have a lighter, Caesar?
Maybe.
We're lighting? Maybe? It's lit? Yes, thank you, buddy. Next one, here goes. Yeah. What is it? Oh, Bud. Bideford. Here we go. Here goes for Bideford. Support always. Oh, yeah. Bideford got some crackle. All right, here goes for Kara. Whoa! I'm all about it. Fireworks are fun. You can see the lighter. Matt B. We got one coming up from Matt B. And then I think once we're done with all the named ones, we should probably light off the strobe.
Yeah, we got another rocket over here.
All right, we got a rocket from behind the table. Is that one labeled?
Yeah.
All right. We'll call that one for J-Man. J-Man! Nice. Oh, and there's Bideford's shell. J-Man says, happy
Caesar,
4th
can I get
from
the lighter?
Canada's. Go for launch. Thank you, J-Man. Aravale. We should label one for
Gotta
Aravale.
say here.
Yep.
They'll take number 23 if it's still available.
I don't think so.
It is.
Maybe it's dark. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Airvale, as well. It's always like we always see the names pop up over and over again. Rod Sprague becoming a PadRat member. Devin gifting 5 red team memberships. If you want to label one that's spare, Devin is a good one. Spacey Plum
Yep,
with a $10 super.
This is for Michael
Owls,
O.
Retreat Caesar's Burns. For what?
Michael O.
Oh, we got one right here. He just lighted another monstrosity for Michael O. Lit, lighted, lit.
Yeah.
Lidded? Lighted?
Oh.
They're so sad. Okay, that was really good, D. Like,
Thank
that
you.
wasn't a sequenced firework. That was 3 separate fireworks that you just taped together.
That was 4.
4. Good work.
All right, give me another name here, Zach.
Good work. Did you get Spacey Plum?
Yes, one after that.
Natalie Vincent.
Okay, that we had one for that.
All right, we had Natalie Vincent. In Australia, we call them democracy sausages. And Mark Hardman
Mark H. Okay.
with a $71.43 super. Whoa!
Nice.
People at the beach just send off something real expensive. Okay. Yeah.
We got 3 more mortars here.
Mark Hardman. Put Mark on at least one of them, maybe 2.
Yeah, we got.
It's a $71 super. That's really outstanding. Thank you. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I think we have our allotment of shells. Do we have any more shells that need a name?
2.
We have 2 more.
2 left.
So between now and the time that we're done setting these off, if you want your name on a shell, you know what to do.
Get another bottle rocket. Let's look.
Oh yeah, do that. Do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna look at the bag of mystery and wonders and see if there's anything in there I've forgotten about. Not really. I mean, there's some strobes, but we've all seen that. Those are more to mess with Dan later. I mean, what? Yeah! Honestly, I think those are among my favorite.
Yeah, the sparkle trail on the way up is cool.
And they're just like way better than a regular bottle rocket.
Yeah.
Strobe? Those are the little dinky tube things that Dee has been rigging together like a mad person.
Okay.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna put more of them over here.
All right, I'm gonna set off more of these shells.
And we got one from Mark H here.
Oh, I literally had all those together right
okay.
now.
No, you're good. You're good. Sorry. We'll grab him.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Keep going.
Oh,
One more lighter. I was like right over the bottom right.
Let's see. I'm gonna need your light, Jerry. I have a lighter if you need it.
Yeah.
Is there another tube over here?
There's one right here.
We got a Mark H. no, go. If Jerry can figure out how to use a lighter. Oh, here it goes. It's lit. Oh, wow. All right. We got a Airveil here. Thank you, Airveil. It just wasn't set to high mode or whatever. No, maybe not. I'll trade you. Oh, it's lit. Maybe? Maybe, was that a dud? Is that possible? All right, well, we're not gonna approach that. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that tube as is. Here's a lighter, Caesar.
Okay, thank you. Bottle rockets.
Bottle rocket time. I gave Caesar the working one. Yeah, we'll let that tube sit until like the end of the night, basically. I'm not even getting anywhere near that. Who knows?
All right, the next combination is for Mark H.
Oh, it sounds like D has another monstrosity. Bottle rocket, go! Pop! All right, we got Mark and Spacey Plum.
I don't have any lighters.
Here, take Caesar's. Go. We got it.
Not that one. Right there in front of you. Tube. Don't use that tube.
That big tube, don't use that tube.
Yeah, it's got my setup.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Just trying to be safe, you know. In the meantime, for Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
I'll try it. I mean, it might work, it might not. We'll find out. Maybe? Thanks. Woo! That was sick. The Echo and Spacey Plum. Whoop. All right, here's your lighter. I'm gonna go back and look at the Discord and at YouTube chat. Chat, I hope you're having fun with us on the floor.
Combination on the way for Mark H.
We got a combination for Mark H that D just brewed up.
I gotta leave the rest of these here to string together. Then we got 2 more mortars and then the strobe. And then whatever's over there.
Oh yeah, we do have the strobe.
That'll be the last one, I think.
Yeah, the strobe is the finale for sure. Here comes the combination from, what was it, Mark H?
Mark H.
Thanks, Mark. How much fuse did you use?
Less than a foot.
Less than a foot. Caesar's gonna be able to light that bottle rocket. It's gonna be done. Oh. Nice. Woo! Yeah, Mark H. The D combinations. Those are really good. Chat is go for monstrosity, says Oran Quake. All right. Yep, we got a fountain. I hate it. I actually hate it.
Just for Jack.
You know, how many mortar tubes do we have?
A lot. a lot.
If we brought them all together, we should ration our mortars. We could do
I think we're at the portion of the evening where we set off as much as we can, as fast as we can. We have entered the finale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can get every single mortar
no
tube at once
rationing.
finale.
There's no more rationing. Let's just set everything off. Here's a tube. Here's a tube. Sorry, Jerry. I'm a terrible person. I told you sand was a topping. D, here's another tube.
Alright.
I think that's all the tubes.
Okay.
That's 4 tubes.
So do you want these, D?
I think so. Is this is the correct tube for this?
No.
Okay.
These.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that uses
one of those, that's what that tube is for.
That uses the big cylinder.
Okay. Do we just want to light this single, because we only got one tube?
No, we have another tube over there ready for it.
No, the big tube, the one that, yeah, okay.
Good stuff.
All right. And then last but not least under the table here. Here it is.
Smoke bomb? Nice. Shazbert Toddbot says, go for finale. D is currently rigging the finale. Should we do the strobe in the meantime?
Yeah.
We should do the strobe during the finale.
Okay, during.
Yes.
Or maybe right after.
Yeah, somewhere around that
Because the strobe makes a cool sound. You kind of want to have it like isolated.
After, immediately following.
Do we have an artillery shell I can do while we wait? For D's monstrosity? Or do we use them all?
I think that's the last 2.
Okay, no, the last 2 should both be monstrosity shells for sure. Are you going to eat that hot dog?
No.
You're not going to eat the hot dog?
I'm okay for right now.
I think save the rest, Caesar. We'll cook them at home if we. I'm gonna go mustard on this dog. It's probably got so much sand on it.
Yeah.
Y'all, obviously a bit of a non-traditional flame trench this week,
That's one way to put it, I think.
Yeah.
or like a hyper-traditional flame trench, depending on how you look at it.
Whoa.
What is that?
Another smoke bomb, I hope.
Little firecracker thing. Yeah, that's a smoke bomb.
It smells like a smoke bomb. But yeah, I don't know.
It looks like a smoke bomb. It smells like a smoke bomb. I think it's a smoke bomb.
We could have just done a normal flame trench, or we could have been like, oh, no flame trench this week, it's a holiday. Or we could have, I don't know, done any number of things, but we did this. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. Oh, no!
What?
It's like all mustard juice. like before the mustard came out, it was just like a cup of mustard juice. Caesar, I swear, that's the last one.
That is the last one.
It's the last one.
Traffic's terrible.
This hot dog tastes like smoke. I wonder why. Yeah, the traffic on the beach right now is jammed. Like, we're miles up the beach and we're not going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
Yeah. Oh, there's the launch tube for these strobe things. I was just.
Oh.
Let's go use that.
Do it. I'm in hot dog town.
Sort of launch tube for the strobe last time, but Caesar, if you don't mind, I'll use your light for the strobe. I am trying to look for it. Oh. Right after the demonstrosity is over, we'll light the strobe here, and I think that's it.
All right, yeah, this is the finale. Carrie Yeen, thank you again for the additional super chat. Carrie Yeen and Shazbert Toddbot saying go for finale. We are at that point of the evening, coming up on 10 p.m. local. I hope you all had fun tonight. We certainly did. Space Pope, you are correct. I am the mayor of Hot Dog Town. So like, keep that in mind if you're gonna break any hot dog laws. Otherwise, I'll send you to hot dog jail. You don't want that. Where are we at, boys? Is that a strobe? Chat, what is your favorite firework? I think I'm on record as saying I like the strobes. Airville hot dog Jill does sound kind of cool. Foxhole, I'm not really into pork and beans, but if you are, that's cool. Jesse,
Jack, are we go for finale?
Are we go for finale?
All right, chat. It's that time of night. Are we go for finale? I'm going to need to see a good number of people in chat. Go for finale. That's what we're looking for. Kevin, are we go for finale?
We're go.
Kevin says we're go. Chat says we're... I don't know. Chat's not... Chat, are we go? I'm not...
There's a heavy delay.
There's a couple people in chat saying go, but I don't know if chat is really like fully on board.
Well, I hope we are go because we are
go. We are go.
Right,
we have
we are in the
ignition.
countdown.
Chat is go. Monstrosity is go.
We are go for monstrosity.
Is it lit? How much fuse did you use?
Not that much.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Oh, awesome. All right, we got one from right behind the table. Jerry's gonna light the strobe.
Regular lighter.
Regular lighter, please.
Where's the lighter?
Here's the rest of the fuse. There's a lot left.
Thank you, D. All right. This single firework was like $20. Here goes. Wow, look at the smoke around the tower. I believe in you, Jerry. I'm starting to question my belief in you, Jerry. I feel as though my hopes and dreams were misplaced, Jerry.
The longer it takes, the funnier it gets.
Oh? Maybe? No. I ate a whole hot dog in the time it took Jerry to light this one firework.
That's why it's really time saving to combine them all into monstrosities.
Right. For real though, that was a good hot dog. Michael Oliver says go for strobe.
Shot at this one because it's not going.
Jerry quit.
I quit.
He rage quits.
Jerry gave up.
Yes.
It was a valiant effort, Jerry. Still trying to light it.
Yeah, though the fuse is not.
It's a tricky one. All right, it's lit. America. Brought to you by. Whoa!
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I should have bought like 20 million of those. That was the sickest.
All right, you wanted to tell me something?
All right. Well, looks like they have a bunch of bottle rockets they're gonna salvo. I think with that though, it's 10 o'clock. Everyone's probably got family to go hang out with and various beverages to drink. Kevin, did you have a good 4th of July?
I hung out with my friends.
Nice.
So yeah.
What was your favorite firework of the evening? Was it the stupid gold star thing that they did a million of?
Yeah, usually.
Oh. All right, well, that's been your 4th of July flame trench. Jerry, any parting words for the membies and the viewers?
I mean, thanks for all the support and doing what we do here.
Absolutely. Can't do this stuff without your guys' support. D, any parting words? Oh, D's eating a hot dog. Excellent timing. All right, well. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Speedy. That's
yeah,
impressive.
Thank you all for hanging out. I hope this was enjoyable with this very off-the-cuff stream.
You know, just trying to have a little bit of fun for the birth of our country, etc. But yeah, Kevin, thanks for, you know, everything.
Pushing the buttons and pulling the
Thanks,
levers.
man. Yeah, but like normally I say that. In this case, it's like, you know, this was like the double, triple chaos version of regular. Hey, you're not allowed to be here. You're like, oh, I'm tired. I don't care about freedom. And you went to sleep. What was your favorite firework?
Wow.
Wow. All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned to the channel, like and subscribe. You know the drill. No, absolutely not. We will not do an NSF hot dog eating contest. James
Oh
Meyer
gosh,
Pop.
no.
We will. We'll force you.
I cannot stress strongly enough, we will not do that. All right, thanks for watching. Happy 4th of July, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next one.
And here we go.
We have liftoff. Propulsion continues to be nominal.
RS-68 chamber pressure looks good.
Doubling up. Roger, planet.
Tango down to nominal.
Flight downside speed off. Bring in speed off. It's orange!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Decollage. Look at that! Put that in the big bag,
343 unfolds to go.
Indeed.
We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
If this methane would be igniting in the flare, correct?
Yikes. You bet. Sure. We don't need any more of these.